even more. And out to midfield goes Lewis Connect, the senior, getting it done with a trick play.
So a lot of times you see a puncher back there and he looks like me, and you're like, not a threat to run. When we've got Mr. Soccer in the backfield, you got to be well aware of what's going on. And you're going to have some trickery. American Fork wants to get up early, and they need to keep the pedal on the gas. So we're going to see what's going to happen here with a new set of downs with this young, strong offensive line, young, strong receiver group, and a confident quarterback.
So a gain of 27 for Connect on that fake play. Brings it out to midfield, 1st and 10 for the Cavemen. They'll hand it off to Jensen. Finds a seam through the middle and gets rustled down near the 43-yard line. Good pickup on 1st down.
So, Jensen, let me introduce you to number 4, Riker Mickelson. You guys are going to be very well acquainted by the end of the day. Riker Mickelson coming in at 6'2", 205. He played for Pleasant Grove last year and was an absolute menace. But he wanted to play basketball at Orem, and he has done a phenomenal job at linebacker. Colleges all over the country should be looking at this young man.
Officials timeout on the field.
Officials are going to call Jensen off for an
Tuck
equipment.
in that shirt, Jensen.
So we'll see number 20. That's Luke Broadbent. He'll come in for a running back here on 2nd and 3. Mentioned Riker Mickelson, the PG transfer. 5 tackles last week against against PG for Orem.
Trying to keep all these transfers straight is a difficult job. He was at PG, he's no longer at PG, and there's another flag.
Flags on the field.
And a false start on American Fork. That second one so far today on this first drive.
Procedure penalty on the Cavemen.
American Fork is making it hard on themselves. I really love their center, though. Number 73, Tavian Jensen, 5'11", 250 pounds. He's a 3 or 4 year starter. If I get it wrong, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's 4, but it might be 3. But Tavian, he's been the heart and soul of that American Fork offensive line for years.
2nd and 8 here for American Fork as they'll hand off to Broadbent, and he's met by the teeth of that Orem defense. No gain on that one. Number 58
the ball carrier.
In there, Ceci Nelson, first one there to make the tackle.
It looks like it was Oppo to me. 3 letters, 3 digits while he's going around. He should be number 3, but Oppo is really impressing me for the defensive line. What a big, strong zero tech.
So that brings up 3rd and 8 from the 48-yard line. They'll send 3 wideouts to the near side to see if American Fork elects to let it ride here. As Gaisford back to pass. He's going to take the shot. Has Miney in the back, and he's got it inside the 20.
My goodness gracious. Miney reminding me of a Jet Miney at Corner Canyon. And he's not a minor, but he is a Miney. And you love to see it. The American Fork offense is known for tall receivers, but they've adjusted everything for these short, quick guys.
Gain of 28 on that 3rd down. Puts the American Fork Cavemen in the red zone. Hand off to Jensen, and that's met by number 4. That is Riker Mickelson again getting back there for Orem.
With the carry.
Like I said, Riker Mickelson, he's going to be best friends with Jensen when everything's said and done. They might open a law firm, Mickelson and Jensen, when everything is said and done by the end of the night here.
At the 20-yard line.
9th play of the drive upcoming here for American Fork as they've driven it down. 8:20 to go here in our first quarter. Our apologies to the clock. We won't have the running clock for you tonight, but we'll keep you updated as much as we can. As 2nd and 10, pass over the far side, finds Miney, 2nd catch of the drive, and he's near the line to gain.
Complete to William Miney.
There's a really interesting matchup at the bottom of your screen with Cash Taisei and Will Rasmussen. Will Rasmussen has offers to Texas A&M and Utah and all over the country, but it's going to be interesting to see those two go up against each other. The 2 Division I athletes going mano-y-mano.
We'll see what they call here on 3rd and 2. That was a gain of 8 there for Miney. As the matchup is Rasmussen against Miney down here on the bottom of your screen. They'll send Wilkinson in motion, hand off to Jensen. He's got the 1st down and wrapped her up at around the 9. 1st and goal upcoming for the Cavemen.
Man, the consistency of this American Fork offense is amazing. They are just bullying their way down the field like they're taking a club to a dinosaur.
And it was almost dead to rights. The trick play on the 4th down deep in their own end kept the drive going. It's been all Cavemen since then.
Just shows you how important special teams are, and it's the most important third of the game.
First and goal upcoming from the 9. They'll hand off, but Jensen lost it, or almost tripped over himself, able to hold on to that football, but it's a loss of 3.
Coming in, number DS, AJ Snow, 6'2", 215. He is a monster on the edge right there. He could be playing linebacker, but they really like him at defensive end. I'm really liking this defensive line, to be honest with you, with Ceci Nelson and friends.
AJ Snow, one to watch for this Orem defense as well. 2 sacks against the Vikings last week in that win over PG. Second and goal from the 12. Sends a man in motion near side. Gaisfer going to look to the far side. Reaching over the pylon is Wilkinson, and he's in. Touchdown, Cavemen.
Wow.
American Fork
Wilkinson,
touchdown.
it's like he hasn't stopped going this whole week. He is one of the most dominant receivers in the state, giving him his 4th touchdown of the year. My goodness, 125 yards wasn't good enough for him last week. He needs more. Give him the rock and give him some more.
His 4th touchdown of the season already. Cade Wilkinson from 12 yards out gets our first points on the board.
Now this is pretty interesting. The wrong tee was brought out for the field goal. He chucked that about a quarter mile and might be featured on Napoleon Dynamite when everything's said and done.
So Connect will come on for the extra point. It's up and it is good.
And with 6 minutes,
so the Cavemen, methodical in their first drive of the game. They go all the way down the field. 12 plays, 75 yards, and it caps off with 7 points.
Wow. Super amazing drive, and it was saved by special teams. I want everyone to remember that.
I say, what a gutsy play call to start off a game. Say you're at your own 28-yard line, and you're going for it on 4th and long.
Well, they obviously saw something in film. That's why you watch film. That's why you do what you do.
So we'll see the Tigers come out for offense on this next drive. We'll talk about them here in just a moment, but want to thank some of our sponsors for KSL Sports Rewind. Tonight's game brought to you by Burt Brothers. Burt Brothers is where auto care is done better, and by Popular Commercial Loans. For $2 to $100 million commercial loans, call Popular Commercial Lending Group at 801-694-6281.
Man, I was worried about this game, to be honest with you, because there was rain coming down all afternoon. The wind was unbearable. The traffic was horrendous. And yet, we've got a beautiful Friday night as always, because we're in the great state of Utah, and it never disappoints.
That's it. You can't ask for a better night for a kickoff here. A little windy, as we saw a little bit on those kicks. This one's not going to make it to the end zone. It's going to be fielded by Filetti Yongi. And he finds a seam, almost breaks it out. And he's out to the 23, and a flag flies late.
Wow. So that ref, usually I am opposed to flags being thrown.
At the end of the play.
But the ref at the top of the screen threw a flag that looked like Peyton Manning throwing the rock.
That was an impressive throw. Threw it about 25 yards there into the wind, too, Moose.
I've been watching this 7-on-7 quarterback for the Olympics, saying that he's the best quarterback in the country. That ref might be giving him a run for his money.
So we'll see the Orem High offense head out, led by number 11. That's Caden Kaava. Split time with Cole Engman at quarterback last game against Pleasant Grove. Expected to see more of him here tonight, Moose.
Caden is a confident young man. I rated him as the number 2 quarterback in the state, and that's high praise for me.
And he's a junior, too. So we'll see what the junior has here. And it's 1st and 10. No, he'll keep it himself. He's got room up the far side. 1st down and more. Out past the 40 goes Taden Kaava for the first play for the Tigers.
So Taden has a plethora of offers already, and that's one of the main reasons why. You can have a great running back, you can have a great quarterback, but if your quarterback's a statue in the backfield, it spells trouble. Taden Kaava, my goodness gracious. I've had schools all over the country calling me about him, from the SEC to the ACC to the old Pac-12.
He had 22 yards rushing in the game against PG last week. He just passed it with 26 on that first play. And it's 1st and 10 from the 40. Kaava, near side Yongi. He's got room up the near side, and now he breaks free. One man to beat, beats him, and he's got the end zone. Touchdown, Orem.
Filetti Yongi! I love to see it. The 5'10" 175 senior. There's no dirty laundry on the field right now. But my goodness, you've got the threat from the quarterback from Tated. You got Yangi going out there, and he says Bayai with the first play.
On the play.
Oh, I was wrong.
We don't know where it is, but
I'm looking for it.
it's after the play, and it's a sideline warning on most likely Orem would be my guess. But the touchdown still stands. A 60-yard pitch and catch from Kaava to Yangi.
Ref, these boys aren't in the NFL yet. Let them have fun. This isn't the no fun league. This is the Utah High School Fun League.
Kaue Akana, who kicked off the opening kickoff today, so got all the kicking duties, plus the safety duties, plus the wide receiver duties.
Run, Oppo, run!
As Akana ready for the extra point. Snap is low, and still able to get it through as Akana. No, he missed it.
The kick is no good.
Looked like he had it, but just wide right.
30 seconds.
I don't know. We got to check the glasses on that ref. It looked all right from here.
American Fork Cavemen 7.
So the extra point fails at 7-6. Both teams flying down the field. Kind of a difference of flying down the field, though. A methodical drive from American Fork and two quick plays from Orem found their points here. So we expected offense between these two teams, and we got it here early.
There's things I love in life. Offense on the field. I don't like the offensive language, but the offense that's happening on the field is a beautiful thing tonight.
By the way, that's Yangi's second receiving touchdown of the season. Had one last week against Pleasant Grove. 11 carries, 137 yards for a Yangi.
Offensively than anything I've seen all year.
We kind of got a defensive stalemate last week as we saw Lone Peak shut out the Miners up in South Jordan. And
I love defense, don't get me wrong, but offense is where you make money, and there's some explosiveness ready to happen on this drive.
So 1st and 10 from the 20 for drive number 2 for the Cavemen. They'll hand it off to Jensen, and he's going nowhere. See who came up with a tackle there. It's 58 for the Tigers. That's Ceci Nelson back there again.
Yeah, Ceci, just welcome into the open arms of Ceci Nelson. And it's like, goodness gracious, you're not getting very many places against this huge defensive line.
And Dylan Dye.
So no gain on that play. Brings up 2nd down. Gaisford with Jensen in the backfield. 3 wideouts on the top of your screen. They'll send Jensen in motion to the far side. Gaisford all alone now. Pressure coming. He steps up. Now dumps it off. He's got his man up the near side, out past the 40, and runs over a defender. In the process, that is Dyson Richards, the tight end.
Dyson Richards.
And of course, he's 6'5", 210 pounds. The junior. There's so many big guys in American Fork. I don't know what's in the water over there, but I'm going to start drinking whatever's in the water in American Fork so I can get some height.
Couple of 6 foot and taller receivers for this American Fork squad, who, as we talked about at the beginning of the game, scored 42 points against the top-ranked team in the state of Utah in Corner Canyon last week. They hung with them for 3 quarters as Jensen goes into the teeth and gets maybe a yard on 1st down.
Absolutely crazy.
Carry,
it's like Stonewall Jackson back from the Civil War is sitting on the Orem defensive line just saying, "You shall not pass," or Gandalf or something like that. My goodness gracious.
Call him Oppo, say the great Oppo.
We might be calling Oppo Gandalf the Black by the end of this night. Or Gandalf the Golden for the Golden Tigers.
Hey, there you go. That's a good one.
Oppo, you're earning your nickname. Congratulations, young man. Gandalf the Golden.
2nd and 8 here for American Fork. 5 minutes to go here in our opening quarter. Gaisford back to pass. Going to dump it off to Jensen. He'll get out past the 45 and gets about 4 on 2nd down. He's pushed out of bounds by Dylan Dye here on the near side.
I just love Beam's offense. He finds ways to get the ball into people's hands, whether it's Carson Ryan, Moyai, or Noah Moyai, or any of these wonderful receivers that have been through the American Fork program. And give a shout out to some of the guys that are out there with Maddox Madsen getting the job at Boise State.
We'll see him and the Broncos next week as Gaisford back to pass. Behind is their intended receiver. Brings up third down.
Zachary Cowie, the intended receiver.
Not much happening with Gandalf the Golden in there.
For the Cavemen.
And that'll bring up fourth down, So the punt team comes out once more. We'll see what the Cavemen draw up here on this fourth down.
Yeah, this may be a punt because Orem knows what's up. Oh.
And I think we got a flag on the punter here. The white hat came over to connect there and immediately threw the flag.
Got a bracelet on.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Hey, you don't need your Fitbit. You don't need your Apple Watch today.
So let's say we have seen that a couple of times now, Moose, where we've seen these wardrobe issues lead to penalties in this season.
Wait, he was ejected?
I think he was just sent off the field to take off his bracelet, but
the announcer just said he was ejected. If he's ejected, I'm going to lose it.
So
punter finally gets some swag.
To the 32-yard line.
So we'll see
remains fourth down.
Jet Presswich now on to punt for American Fork as Connect can't kick as he's sent. I think he's only sent off for the play, but we'll see.
Wow.
So they'll punt from their own 32. Good kick from the wide receiver here. Ayongi forced to make the fair catch at his own 31. Good leg from the wide receiver.
Okay. Connor Farley getting down there. It's not Chris Farley, but Connor getting down there. And he's like,
first and 10.
That's my van down by the river, and that's you not taking the ball out of this area.
So it looks like they'll spot it at the 27-yard line. We got 4:43 to go here in our first quarter.
I remember having a conversation with the ref. I was wearing a puka shell necklace. And he's like, you got to take that off. I'm like, ref, you're more likely to get tackled than I am. Let's just call a truce and say I can keep it on. And he's like, all right.
So we'll see how Orem does here. It took him 2 plays to go 80 yards last time. As they'll hand it off to Yongi. He had the big catch a moment ago. Makes a nice move and gets about 5 on first down.
Yongi on the carry.
Man. Yongi, number one in the program, number one in your hearts, and the number one running back possibly in the state. My goodness gracious. He's got some moves. Little swivel in the hips. He's probably a good dancer as well.
So about a gain of 5 on first down. Brings up a 2nd and 5. Spot the ball at the 32-yard line.
Little confusion going on. We going trips, we going deuces.
We'll send Yongi over to the far side.
Got 10 seconds left.
It's Kaaba going to hand it off near side. Trying to get the corner is Zach Graver, and he gets about a yard.
Zach Graver on the carry.
Honestly, pretty solid run with nothing there.
Picked up 1 yard on the play.
Lance is out there saying, calm it down, we're okay. Don't you worry. Swagger of a champion down there on the Orem sideline.
So it brings up a 3rd and 3 here for Orem. First third down of the game for the Tigers. 4:32 to go first quarter.
Look out for Kai Wesley, the tight end in the slot. He's all of 6'7".
Lined up there in the slot as Mooch mentioned. 3 wideouts that direction is Kaaba going to take the deep shot for Ayongi, and it's over his head.
Oh, there's some dirty laundry on the field, though.
It's a flag back at the 34.
On the play.
Well, we'll see what the call is here.
We've got a meeting of the hats. What's going on?
It's right at the line of scrimmage on that far side.
Lots of hands going up saying, I don't know.
And another illegal formation, this time on the Tigers.
Procedure penalty against the Tigers is declined.
Cavemen will decline it, so it's 4th down upcoming, and the punt unit comes on for Orem.
And 3. The Tigers choose to punt. Cole Ingeman will
we'll see Cole Ingeman, the backup quarterback tonight, and also holding the kicking duties for Orem today.
Cole does a little bit of everything. His dad, Brett, was a decent quarterback at BYU. Nice little punt, good direction. Decent bounce, keep it going. Oh, down.
And down at the 29.
The punt downed on the 30-yard line. The Cavemen will be
about a 36-yard punt. And we'll see the Cavemen come back out on offense.
I'm okay seeing some punts, especially when they're beautiful like that.
Well, we talked about the wind, Moose, too. Let's say it's gusting from the flags we can see on the other side. It looks like it's from the south to the north as the layout of the field is here. So how much does that play a factor in the kicking game?
Oh, my gosh, it's everything. Kickers don't have very many enemies. It's just Mother Nature and wind.
So American Fork will start at their own 29, 4:16 to play in our first quarter. Gaisford, quick pass near side, finds Miney over the middle, shoulders off a man, and gets out past the 40 for a first down.
Pass complete to William Miney. That's good for a Caveman first down.
Miney has been very impressive. All these receivers they're all unselfish. They're all getting open. And it's fun to see these matchups. Just such creative route running and route concepts from Beam. He's been doing it for years, like I said, and he'll continue doing it for years, hopefully.
Miney had 9 catches against Corner Canyon last week. He's got 3 already today, as he's got a first down at the 42. Hand off to Jensen. Able to get through the first tackle, but only gets to the line of scrimmage. Oppo in there yet again for Orem.
And who does he meet but Gandalf the Golden? You shall not pass.
Stop for no gain. Making the first hit, the Tigers number 10, AJ Snow.
AJ Snow in there as well. They made that first contact.
Second down.
Yeah, we'll give AJ some credit where credit is due, but Gandalf the Great, the Golden, is doing his job. Had a great career and is now at the University of Utah. We're talking about Noah Moyai, who's at BYU. And Chad Lewis has graced this field at times as well. The hopping human being.
First and 10 here for AF as Jensen takes the carry. This time finds a little space and gets 2.
Jensen saying to himself, it was a little bit easier running last week. I don't know what's going on here. But when you have Gandalf the Golden in the middle, it's tough.
Again, there to wrap up and make the tackle there. So 2nd and 8. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in our opening quarter. Again, apologies for the clock, but we'll keep you updated with the time. 3 wideouts up on the far side. Jensen in the backfield is fake the handoff. Gaisford looking for a shot over the middle in triple coverage, and it's still caught by Beckham Curtis again.
Pass complete to Dyson
Gaisford is the freaking man. Little junior down there. He's Gaisford Jr., but he has just huevos of steel. He says triple coverage, I don't care. Here comes the dot. He's like Ted Lasso out there, popping bullseyes right into the receiver's hands. My goodness gracious, way to go, Gaisford.
Down to the 27, a new set of downs here for the Cavemen. 4 wideouts again. Gaisford looking far side. And number 2, Cade Wilkinson over on the far side. Can't hold on to it. Brings up 2nd down.
It's all right, Cade. You're going to get another chance, but it happens. You know, we're still in high school. It's all right, ladies and gentlemen. They're not getting paid NIL money yet.
I'll give him a little bit of defense there. He's looking right into the sun in that little corner over there.
They could get cool visors, but I'm sure the state of Utah is not about that.
Not if we're calling penalties for certain wardrobe things at this point of the season.
The anti-swag league strikes again.
Cavemen spread things out here on 2nd and 10, 4 wideouts. As they'll look to the sideline for the call. Micah Hunsaker, the offensive coordinator for the Cavemen, as they take a shot for the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Wilkinson.
Pass intended for Cade Wilkinson.
That was an amazing pass. Right there, number 19, Melosi Iloa was right there. The freshman, 6'2", 170. He's trying to make his own mark in this contest, but my goodness gracious, what a great play.
So that brings up 3rd and 10 here. Good pass breakup for the Tigers.
I lied. That was Easton Finch. My bad.
So we have a little bit of substitution here. As looks like we're ready to go for this 3rd and 10. Bunch formation on the far side for the Cavemen. Broadbent in the backfield is Gaisford over the far side looking for Miney, too high, but a flag flies late.
Intended for number 7.
Right at the feet of Gaisford.
Riker came in way too hot. You got to hold your water if the ball is out of the quarterback's hands. And he said, here comes the boom. And the ref said, here comes the flag.
Mickelson, the first one back in there. So we'll see. Wait to see what the call. So
the penalty goes against the Tigers for roughing the passer, personal foul.
That's a tough pill to swallow as a defense. You get the 3 and out, and then all of a sudden you're out of luck when the dirty laundry comes on the field.
It's the roughing the passer penalty. It puts the ball at the 14.
10 for the Cavemen.
First and goal, 1:31 to play in our opening quarter. And the Cavemen in the red zone for the second time today. Gaisford back to pass. Looking over the middle. It's got a man there. Incomplete. Out the back of the end zone.
Officials ruled the pass was caught out of bounds.
And a Caveman down
Second
there.
Down.
That might be Cash Chelsea. We'll see.
And I think that is Taisi back there.
I apologize, my tongue is getting a
Officials
little...
timeout for an injured player in the end zone.
So timeout with the injury in the end zone here. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:25 to play here in our first quarter. It's 7-6 with AF on the move. Welcome back. 1:25 to play here in our opening quarter. 7-6 your score. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham with you here for our KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. It's been a fun one so far.
Oh, I'm always excited, but this is particularly titillating. Cash Chelsea, it looks like he just got the wind knocked out of him. He seems to be okay, so that's a happy day for everyone in this state.
So 8th play of the drive upcoming here for American Fork. 2nd and 10 from the 14. 3 wideouts again on the far side. It's Gaisford back to pass once more. Pressure comes, able to step up. There's a flag down, and he will scramble, takes a big hit near the 11. And we'll wait to see what the flag is there.
Gaisford on the carry.
Man, Junior doing a great job out there. Gaisford, he's fun to watch. I was wrong. I should have rated him. Gaisford family, I'd like to apologize publicly.
Well, 327 yards and 5 touchdowns last week. That's pretty high numbers for the junior for making his first career start.
What's worse is I even said
24-yard line.
I put down 4 touchdowns in my weekly podcast. And everyone's like, you idiot. Like, oh, crap.
For the Cavemen.
So the holding call brings it back to the 24. It'll be 2nd and 10.
There's some great stunts happening on that defensive line. They've got their speed rushers in here. The Golden Gandalf is out for now.
Tigers showing pressure. They'll bring 4 as Gaisford. Little check down pass, and Miney makes a good catch to corral that at the 20.
Miney, great catch, but Riker Mickelson is trying to make up for that rough in the passer. He says, I'm going to be on you like brown on rice.
Final minute of our opening quarter now. We're down to 40 seconds and counting. 3rd and long upcoming here for the Cavemen.
3rd down and 16.
16 is the announcement from our public address announcer tonight. And they'll send 4 wideouts in the formation. This might be the final play here of our first quarter. It's Gaisford back to pass once more. Pressure coming, and he's wrapped up. A.J. Snow with a sack.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Frost on the down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Because A.J. Snow's in the backfield more than the running back.
Loss of 5 on the play.
And that will end the first quarter. A fun one here at Orem High.
Quarter with your
both teams score on the opening drive. American Fork with a decision to make as we get ready to start the second quarter. We'll step aside and bring it to you. After one quarter, it's the Cavemen 7 and the Tigers 6 here on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back as we get ready to start quarter number 2 here between the American Fork Cavemen and Orem Tigers. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham with you. Here is the Cavemen set up for a 42-yard field goal. Lewis Connect out there.
Thank the good Connect. Hopefully he connects on this.
First field goal attempt of the season for Connect is up. It's got the distance. And it splits the upright. 3 points for the Cavemen. A 42-yard field goal for Connect.
Lewis Connect. He's not like Lewis and Clark. He doesn't need to go map things out. He knows exactly where the ball needs to go, and that's between the pipes. I thought he was ejected from the game. Thank goodness he wasn't. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Orem High School.
So just the
team of athletic trainers.
We'll call it a wardrobe malfunction. I think that's the easiest way to describe those penalties. But
Yeah.
Stay in the game with Intermountain.
There's certain things I agree with in this world, and there's certain things I don't. What I don't agree with, excessive taxes, and the rule you can't have too much swagger on the field. Let them be gaudy. Let them do their thing. And let them be like Deion Sanders. Put the field out, get the swag, and get on with the game.
So 11:55 to go in our second quarter. 10-6 your score. Nine plays on that drive, leading in that 42-yard field goal for Connect.
Trying to kick off for the Cavemen.
And Connect's back there to kick things off here. 2 Tigers back.
Kawe Akana deep to receive the kick for the Tigers.
Akana and Iongi back to receive this one. We'll see if it stays in play as they're kicking with the wind this time. And this one will make the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Into the end zone for the automatic touchback. Tigers begin 1st and 10 from the 20.
So 11:55 to go to halftime. 10-6 your score. We'll see how Orem responds after that field goal.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. This is a back-and-forth battle. You love to see it. It's a separation of 4 points, which is absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things.
Say both teams scored on their opening drive. Both teams continue to punt on their second drives. So we'll see how Orem answers the third drive. That led in the field goal with the Cavemen. They'll send 3 wideouts to the near side. One to the far is Kaava. He's going to take a deep shot near side. Going up to get it and making the catch is Akana.
Wow, Kawe Akana. I've had schools that reach out to me. They're like, I love him at safety. I've had others that say, I love him at linebacker. One said, I love him at kicker, and I love him at receiver. The kid can do nothing wrong.
A catch of 33 yards for Kawe Akana.
For the Cavemen.
And that puts the Tigers in American Fork territory.
Whenever a kid makes me learn his name and it's hard for me to pronounce, that's when I know he's good. But Kawe Akana, love him.
4 wideouts in the formation again here on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll fake the handoff to Iongi. Here comes Kaava again, and he gets about 4 on first down.
Here's the crazy thing. He got 4 yards, and it looked like he didn't get any. We've got our own little Vince Young on the field tonight.
That was Justin Bourgeois on the tackle there for American Fork.
Really like Bourgeois as well. We get some French names out here. That's always fun. But Bourgeois, he's the emotional leader of that defense is what Coach was saying before the game.
Gain of 4 on first down, brings up 2nd and 6. As 2 backs in the backfield, Iongi's going to get it and gets out to near the 40. Bring up 3rd and short.
Man, Iongi is a load. Bourgeois came up. He tried to lay the wood, but that was a monster hit by Iongi. There may be some business decisions made later in life with that one.
Mentioned in that last drive, he averages over 12 yards a carry on the season so far. A little slow to get up after that one, though. He's laboring in the backfield here. As the Tigers have 3rd and short here.
And this is 4-down territory for sure. Look at the top of the screen. We've got a one-on-one.
Fake the handoff to Iongi. Kaava. Deep shot wide open to Sanders. And he went up and got it. Down to the 10. Jackson Sanders.
Woo! The Colonel's got nothing on Jackson. 11 herbs and spices on his hands. That's what he uses for stickum, is what I've heard. But the Colonel getting it done. Way to go, Sanders.
Another chunk play for the Tigers. That one a gain of 30 for Jackson Sanders.
From the 10.
Wow. Sometimes you get that mismatch. This AF defense, you've got 9 starters playing their 2nd game.
Spread it out here, 1st and goal from the 10. 3 wideouts on the far side. They'll pitch it to Iongi. Cuts outside, trying to beat the man to the corner, and he's wrestled out at about the 3.
Some solid wrestling right there. It's out of season, but we still see it on the football field.
Just lassoed him out of there, and we'll see where they spot the ball.
Knocked out of bounds at the...
Here's the nice thing when you've got a quarterback like Taden Kava'a. He's big enough that he can just bully his way in from a few yards out. But look at who we have in the backfield. Number 4, Riker Mickelson. They've got the big boys raring to go.
Zeki Vea back there as well, as that one's going to get stopped. Mickelson was the one that was going to try and stuff it in. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Mickelson did lose 2, but he didn't get taken down.
Carry stopped for a 3-yard loss.
They get a 3-yard loss. We talked with head coach Lance Reynolds, and he said about the work ethic of Riker Mickelson and how big he's been for this Orem defense, but it's good to see him on offense now.
So he's a basketball kid. That's why he came to Orem, to play basketball. He wanted to be with his coach from Little League, and he's been excited to be here.
Defense there.
Kelly Akana on to attempt a...
So it'll be a 29-yard
field goal
attempt here for Kaue Akana. Snap near side, and it's blocked.
The ball's on the ground.
Ball still loose, picked up. As that was number 35,
number 5, Noah
Gunnar Michaelis
wow.
with the blocked field goal, and it stays 10-6.
There is no sound worse on this planet than a ball getting hit with hands behind the line of scrimmage. Just breaks your heart as a kicker. But special teams, great job.
Great job by Michaelis, able to get back in there.
I have my personal problems with it, but I'll get over it.
So the Cavemen recover the blocked field goal back at their own 6-yard line. That's where they'll start.
And who's back in but none other than Gandalf the Gold.
8:31 to go to halftime. 1st and 10 from their own 6. Special teams have been a factor today so far.
Yeah, huge special teams play. Orem's gotten some AF is really, with that fake punt, with the actual punt, that was a bomb, and a blocked field goal, and a blocked PAT. Their special teams have been special tonight, or else it'd be 10-3.
So we'll see what the Cavemen draw up here. 1st and 10, deep in their own end. I'll send Miney in motion. Caseford again, back to pass. Going to take a shot. It's got Wilkinson. 1st down, out past the 16.
Great job by Wilkinson. Rasmussen was right there.
Pass complete to number 2, Cade
Has
Wilkinson.
offers all over, like I said.
10 yards on the reception and a 1st down for the Cavemen.
Welcome back. 7:57 to play in our 2nd quarter. 10-6 game. American Fork with the lead in the ball. A beautiful Friday night here. The winds kind of died down a little bit, and it's a picturesque sunset down here in Utah County.
That'd be amazing if it was a sunrise.
Got my times mixed up. It's sun's rising.
Right in our eyes.
Imagine trying to call a game with the sun and just coming over the mountains there.
I've done it.
As they'll hand it off to Wilkinson on the pitch. Spins past the 20 and then met at about the 24-yard line. Gain a 6 on 2nd down.
Can I just say, I love seeing Gandalf the Golden running out there and being part of it from a zero-tech position. What a stud.
He's been everywhere for Orem so far.
And you don't expect it.
No. I say, the big man getting things done at both the first 2 levels for the Tiger defense.
I weigh about 150 pounds less, and I don't have that much energy.
3rd and 4 here for American Fork. 4 wideouts in the formation for Gaisford. Tiger showing pressure. They'll send it. Gaisford over the middle. It's got his man.
Wow.
Beckham Curtis again. 1st down, Cavemen.
We really like the tight end Beckham Curtis. He hasn't filled out completely, but he looks really good out there. Kid with a ton of potential, the junior. He's going to be pushing for one of the top tight end spots in the state because between him, Brighton Niu, and Brock Harris, there's a plethora of great tight ends in the 2026 class.
And my apologies, that's Dyson Richards. I'm reading the wrong side of my roster sheet here. So that's Dyson Richard, some heavy hits there from Orem.
When you hear the pads crunching from all the way up here from about a mile away, my goodness gracious.
Trips to the near side on 2nd and 8 for American Fork. Fake the handoff. Pressure coming. Caseford takes a shot. Too far. Intended, but a flag comes out. Intended for Beckham Rees on the far side.
Cash Tosi,
the intended receiver.
There was a flag. It seemed like there was some arm fighting, but that seemed a little ticky-tacky and not toe.
Little contact, but
pass interference penalty on the
referees claim it was enough to call the pass interference and a new first down for American Fork.
Man. Seemed like that was a little bit of a makeup call from all the physicality the time before, but we'll let him get through it.
So the 15-yard penalty spots the ball at the 30, where it'll be 1st and 10 American Fork. 5:39 to play. Second quarter. New set of downs here for the Cavemen. They'll hand it off. This time Broadbent gets about 3 on first down.
Yeah, and then the Trays comes in with Tui Tassini, the 5'10", 205-pound junior.
3 yards on the run.
These hits are going to start piling up pretty quick here.
You'd have to think, after all the physical play we've seen at the line of scrimmage so far here tonight. 4 wideouts again for American Fork here, 3 to the near. In motion is Richards, as they'll lob it up for Wilkinson. Wilkinson with some space, dives for the pylon. Did he make it in?
He thought he did. He was trying to get his acting in. But phenomenal job by Cade Wilkinson.
Defending for the Tigers.
And it looks like our guy Gandalf the Golden is coming in.
Go from the 2.
And so they'll come back in. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. A gain of 25 on the pitch and catch.
Gaisford has been so freaking impressive, I can barely handle it. What a stud.
Under 5 minutes to go now in the quarter. Broadbent in the backfield. As Gaisford going to lob it for Miney, who lays out, can't catch it. Good job in coverage there. Number 21, that's Easton Finch.
Receiver.
Wow.
Defending for the Tigers.
2nd and goal.
That's the nice thing about being 1st and 2. There's a plethora of options of what you can do.
As we're seeing Broadbent still in the game for American Fork. Madden Jensen normally the starting running back. So handoff, this one to Broadbent, and he will go nowhere. First met by Zeki Vea.
And he saw Gandalf the Golden walking in the backfield, and he said, I got to bounce this. But like a bouncy ball, eventually you have to be stopped, and he was stopped.
Loss of 1 brings it 3rd and goal from the 3.
Not ideal.
Stop for a 2-yard loss of the play.
They'll keep Broadbent out there.
Just so you guys know, 4:30 left.
And counting so far here is we get a whistle, I think a timeout for Orem here. And it is timeout Tigers.
Timeout on the field.
We'll step aside. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 10-6 your score, but American Fork knocking on the door. Welcome back. 4:19 to play here in our second quarter. 10-6 your score. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham here on KSL Sports Rewind. 3rd and goal, Moose. Here we've got 3 yards to go. Taking 2, basically the fade to the corner of the end zone here. What's the play on 3rd and goal?
Well, I think you go 5 wide. The passing game has been good. Gaisford deserves another touchdown. Let him get it. Let him cook. Let the boy cook. The chef's in the kitchen. Let's get a stir fry going.
He's got 1 passing touchdown so far tonight. Connected with Cade Wilkinson for 12 yards in that first quarter.
Connect.
20 yards.
Connected.
Now look good from here, and it is good. Another field goal for Lewis Connect.
Seconds to play in the.
Lewis Connect knew I was coming. He said, Moose, I saw you gave Special Teams Player of the Week to Kidden Tooele. And I said, heck yes, I did. He went 4 for 4. He's like, I can match it, hopefully.
Well, he's 2 for 2 so far today from the field goals. He's got a PAT to his title as well.
Yep. Everyone's got to calm down here, so we got some modest Yahoo in the background helping you guys
Everyone
out.
chill. Everyone hang out for a minute. We'll thank some of our sponsors while we wait for this kickoff. Tonight's game brought to you by Roofer Supply, your trusted partner with 8 locations throughout Utah. Take it to the top. And sponsored by Tech9. Tech happily with Tech9, where Utah goes for custom software development. So 4:14 to play here. It's still a one-possession game, Moose. Orem has shown they can move the ball in a hurry here.
They absolutely have.
So we'll see what the Tigers and Kaava and Akana and the rest of this Tiger offense can muster up here.
Each time kicking off for the Cavemen.
It's not. Oh, ball fell down. How embarrassing.
It is a little windy down there, though.
No excuse.
They'll reset the play clock here. As Connect ready to send this one into the air. We'll see if it makes the end zone. Every kick this way has been a touchback so far. This one is going to be no exception. This one almost makes it off the upright.
Oh, man.
Almost had the field goal from his own 40.
How embarrassing. Only halfway up the post on the kickoff.
Oh, man.
Get your head in the game, Connect.
The 20.
Goodness gracious. The whole team would be dapping you up if it went between the posts. Now it's just the snapper.
Last drive for the American Fork Cavemen. 10 plays, about 4.5 minutes, led to the field goal. A 20-yard field goal from Connect.
This is an explosive Orem offense. What's interesting, we've got the trips. Ten Kava, he can get it done, and he's got a cannon for an arm.
See, and
The
whistles.
officials blow the play dead before.
And they're going to send Akana off this time. So the...
Is it his gloves are too nice? His helmet's too shiny?
I think it's the mouth guard, maybe.
Oh, my gosh.
But either way, another player having to be sent off for a play due to something that they're wearing.
I feel like Herman Boone out here. Let them play. Let the boys play, ref.
I think we said that last week at Bingham as well.
Ugh.
So Kava will hand this one off out past the 25.
Man, bodies flying everywhere.
I believe that was Mickelson on the carry. It was.
Mickelson on the carry, picking up 6 yards.
Riker, he's kind of known as more quick than fast, but he's still very fast, and he's equally huge. He should be getting a lot more offers, honestly.
Had no rushes last week against PG. Had 1 catch for 25 yards. That was the only offense Mickelson had last week against his former team. Yes, Kava. Over the side, Akana back out on the field, and he's got a first down.
Wow.
Kawe Akana with the reception.
Kawe is just all that. He's a Maui Wowie type kid. His dad, Jaron Stud, too, was an NBA agent and a phenomenal basketball player. But Kawe is blazing his own trail on the gridiron.
Out to the 35, a gain of 9 on that one for a new set of downs. 3:18 and counting at halftime. 1st and 10 Orem.
This could be the last drive of the half.
3 wideouts to the near, 1 to the far, with Mickelson in the backfield. Kaaba, plenty of time to throw, takes the deep shot for Akana. Little too far that time, double coverage there as well.
Jackson Sanders, the intended
That was
receiver.
actually a great ball. It seemed like Sanders slowed up a little bit.
2nd down.
You got to get all 11 herbs and spices on that ball. Come on, Sanders.
Sanders had that big catch on the last drive for the Tigers that ended in a blocked field goal.
Here's the crazy thing for Kava'a. That throw looked effortlessly, and it was 45 yards into the wind.
That's a cannon.
Yeah.
2 backs in the backfield this time for the Tigers. They'll send Curtis near side, dump the screen off to Yongi, makes a cut inside, and able to get out to the 42-yard line.
My goodness. Can we check the back of his jersey? Does it say Iongi or Tomlinson? The vision on there. It's like seeing Ladanian once again. You'll love to see it.
He's a shifty
So 3rd down,
running back
3
for
yards
the
to go
Tigers.
for the 1st down.
My wife always says the running back position is the sneaky one, right, Moose? The one that can make the ball disappear. And I said, yeah, when you're watching Yongi.
3rd and 3. Quick pass right to Yongi, and he's got a first down.
Pass complete to Fletty Yongi, and that's good for a
Great
Tiger
job,
first down.
Yongi. And phenomenal tackle by the bourgeoisie.
Defending for the Cavemen.
That'd be Justin Bourgeois, the heart and soul of this defense, if you ask head coach Aaron Beam.
For when he makes a tackle, we should only speak in French. Oh la la, bourgeois.
1st and 10 from the 47, 2 minutes and counting here in the half. Both teams with 2 timeouts left as this handoff is going nowhere. First one there for the Cavemen is Connor Farley.
Oh, Connor Farley
For a loss by the
and number
American Fork
61,
defense.
Dallin Afu, throwing up the tees for Tonga.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Loss of 5, backs it up to the 42 for a
15.
second down. And the
now
clock runs.
The clock's coming into play now with less than 1:30 to go. You got to get something going, and I feel like it's time for some Little John shots.
Ka'aba's got the arm for it. They'll send 4 wideouts in the formation on the 2nd and long, 1:20 to go. Ayongi in motion. Ka'aba looking that direction, and Ayongi's got another one, another highlight reel catch.
My goodness. Like I said, the sneaky one. 1 second he's here, the next second he's catching the ball right on the sideline, preserving the clock with 1:12 left.
That's a 20-yard catch for Folletti Ayongi. 1:12 to go. The clock stops as he goes out of bounds, and a new set of downs here for the Tigers.
You might just call him the magician the rest of the game. Now you see me, now you don't.
Trips to the far side here from the 40 or 38-yard line. Ka'aba back to throw again. Over far side, Akana. Wrestled down to the 32.
Throwing it on a rope. That arm is redonkulous. That is a very difficult throw from the boundary to the field to the numbers on a rope.
2nd down.
Wow.
2nd and 4. Clock still running. 50 seconds left. 2 timeouts left for the Tigers here too.
And just to let you know, if you don't understand my references, if my voice is excited, you should be.
Trips to the near side. Akana here on the near side. Ka'aba still looking. Pressure coming. Throws a prayer. And nobody really there. No flags either. Akana the closest one there.
That was a great basketball play, boxing out Akana. I love that strategy down the field.
3rd down.
So the clock does stop with 32 seconds left, and it'll be 3rd and 4.
He was throwing that off balance.
With a man wrapped around him.
He said, I've had kids around my ankles, I've had people on my shoulders, and it doesn't matter. I'll still get this ball in the right spot. Whew.
So 3rd and 4 upcoming. 3 wideouts to the near side as Sanders goes in motion. Keep an eye on Ayongi near side too. Cavemen show pressure. They're coming up the middle, and Ka'aba can't escape.
And there's a flag. Might have been a little bit early.
And it's over on the far side, right at the line of scrimmage. That was Luke Broadbent, the linebacker / running back, in the backfield for that sack. We'll see if it holds, though.
Timeout on the field. And a penalty flag.
Let's see what we got.
And another illegal formation on the Tigers, so they'll decline it. It'll be 4th down here.
They're getting great ball movement. There's a lot of good things going. The board's not reflecting how effective this offense has been.
So 24 seconds left. I think American Fork wants the timeout to try and do something here.
Why would they take a timeout?
American Fork is huddling up like it's a timeout.
Oh, it's because they had the offense on the field still. That makes sense.
So the punt team comes on for Orem. 24.1 seconds to go to halftime.
It's interesting they're doing shield punt, that college swinging gate.
Cole Engelman back to punt.
If I'm the punter, I'm hitting it to the right here.
And
like that.
Little line drive. A flag flies in the back now as Wilkinson dodges a tackle. Still on his feet, and he breaks free. Cade Wilkinson, 1 man to beat. And it's a foot race to the end zone.
Let's see what the flag is, but phenomenal job by Cade Wilkinson. The difference has been the ST, the special teams. But the refs seem a little less inclined to run down the field.
It's a 90-yard return for a touchdown if it counts. I don't think it is, but we'll see what the call is, because that flag was out before Wilkinson even caught the ball at his own 10.
The balance, he's like Simone Biles out there. He's a gymnast on the balance beam, dodging defenders and keeping upright.
There is no flag, so it is a 90-yard touchdown for Cade Wilkinson.
Wow.
The are waving off the penalty flag.
Lance Reynolds is out there fuming. He's like his dad out there yelling and hooting and hollering. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. What a change of pace in the game.
What a turn of events, as it looked like it was coming back. It ends up being a 90-yard punt return touchdown for Cade Wilkinson right before the half. 4 seconds left. And the Cavemen have an opportunity to open this thing up.
Just like they drew it up. Wow. That's what you always say as a coach. We're going to take a timeout so our special teams can get our kick return for 90 yards. Oh, come on, Mr. Frost.
A.J. Snow
Gage Klein
in there.
Take the extra point.
It'll be Lewis Connect for the extra point here. Second time for him for extra points today. He's 2 for 2 for field goals, 1 for 1 for PATs. PAT number 2, Mickelson in the backfield, but it finds its way through, and the kick is good.
And with 4.8 seconds.
Mickelson was there in about 1.4 seconds, and the ball got off in 1.3.
The Orem Tigers 20.
So the 90-yard punt return touchdown makes it 20-6 in favor of the Cavemen. We still got 4 seconds left here, but what a turn of events. It was a pretty tight game. The Tigers looked like they were on the move to try and tie this game. Instead, it's a 14-point game before halftime.
Man, that makes me as happy to watch this special teams play as eating a chicken nugget from the Nug.
From the Nug.
Who brought us food. Thank you, the Nug.
Shout out to the Nug, one of the food trucks here at Orem, for supplying us with some food before the game today.
All of us tried it, and it was delightful.
Yeah, it's been a pretty fast-moving one so far. It's been an electric one. A lot of big plays on both sides of the ball here between these two teams. It was a close game last year between these two teams as well.
Yeah, AF on a 3-game win streak. Trying to make it 4.
American Fork won 24-20. As Kaava just going to kneel this one down, and that will conclude our first half here from Orem High School, as the American Fork Cavemen with a statement to end the half. The Tigers will get the ball to start the second half. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with that second half. Don't go anywhere at the half. It's the American Fork Cavemen 20 and the Orem Tigers 6. You're watching the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week here on KSLSports.com. All right, football fans, welcome back to Orem High School. Getting ready to kick off our second half here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham. 20-6 our score at the half with the Cavemen in front. We mentioned how close the game was in that first half, but the Cavemen opening it up big to close things out with that Wilkinson punt return for the touchdown.
Yeah, Cavemen, they've got 2 field goals. They've got 2 PATs. They've got a great return for a touchdown and a phenomenal fake punt that got them 26 yards. The special teams are here on Friday night in Orem, Utah. But the Orem Tigers are hanging around. Don't let the score fool you. Orem has been moving the ball around. They had a blocked kick. They had a blocked PAT, or this game would be at least 10-20. And they got a little confused on that punt return, it seemed. They thought it was down, and it was not.
Yeah, there was a flag that was thrown out immediately on that punt return. They ended up picking up the flag, which led to the touchdown. That's been the big play here in this one so far. 26 the score. The Tigers will get the ball to start things off there in the black uniforms, moving left to right this half as Connect goes for the field goal.
Oh, Connect!
He's got he's got the crossbar and he's got the right post. He just needs the left post now for the trifecta.
Goodness gracious, what a disgrace. I'm just being facetious. That was very tongue-in-cheek.
That's very impressive. As a non-former special teams guy, that's very impressive.
As a former special teams guy, I would like to say, come on, man.
So the Tigers will start 1st and 10 from the 20. We'll see what Taden Kaava and this offense can do. It's been electric at times. It's been slow at times, this Tiger offense.
They've been moving it the whole time. They've just yet to cross that magic end zone.
We'll send 3 wideouts to the near side. Kaava to his favorite target tonight is Faleti Iyongi, and he's near a first down on the first play.
Oh, my goodness. The magician back with the ball in his hands, getting 10 yards out of nothing. Way to go, Faleti Iyongi.
At the 29.
Well, spot him at the 29, so again a 9, 2nd and 1. But yeah, he's been the kind of the go-to guy for Kaava in the first half, and found him there on that first play.
You got to look for someone else to step up, and I'd look at the top of your screen for Keu Akana to be a guy they're going to take some shots with.
Iyongi goes in motion. They'll hand it off near side, and getting the first down is number 9, first carry of the night for Oliver Bills.
Number 3, Jacob Owens, was a little bit too aggressive. He's looking around saying, it wasn't me. But he definitely just threw a receiver like he was a sack of potatoes.
That was after the play there, so it looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike on the Cavemen here. And it will be unsportsmanlike on American Fork. Add 15 yards to that one. That'll push it near midfield.
Yeah, so it looks like there's some ball movement going on as well.
So the officials spot the ball at the Orem 47. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
So spotted at the 47. It'll be 1st and 10 for Orem. 3 wideouts to the far side as they spread it out once again. Kaava back to throw. Has a little time. Taking a deep shot for Akana. He's got it. Drags a defender into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Wow, what a catch, what a throw, and what a statement to open up the second half. Now we've got a game with the upcoming PAT. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
53 yards on the touchdown, and the Tigers are right back in it.
And that's why Taden Kaava has SEC teams coming after him, local teams and international teams. My goodness gracious. Taden Kaava with the throw and Akana with the catch.
How about the throw into the wind and still had enough space for Akana as the kick is blocked again. Another special teams gaff by the Tigers. The Cavemen, their second block of the night.
So right through the B gap comes Dallin Afu, the 6 foot, 225-pound sophomore. I would be losing my mind as a special teams coach right now. And there is one on the sideline of Orem that's about to lose it, because that makes it an 8-point game instead of a 7.
That's 2 missed extra points. Both of the the touchdowns, they have yet to get an extra point, and they also had the blocked field goal.
So that's 3 blocked kicks for American Fork. Wow.
That's amazing. We talked about special teams. It's been a factor all night, and the Cavemen have been getting it done in that third category of the game.
Yeah. You can tell the teams that practice special teams, and the Cavemen obviously do, with Justin Nadal be doing a great job with their special teams, as always. And it's always fun to see the Nadalder out there doing what he does.
The kick for the Cavemen.
So fresh off of that 53-yard touchdown, Akana's out there to kick this one away. And he'll boot this one near the goal line. It looks like it'll bounce just over the pylon, and it'll be a touchback.
Akana, it's so funny to watch. He has no technique, no form, not a care in the world. He's a phenomenal soccer player, and he just boots the ball into the end zone. Wow.
3 plays, 33 seconds for the Tigers to strike on that drive. Capped off by the 53-yard throw from Kaava to Akana.
And let's see if the Golden Gandalf can get her done again.
Number 50 in the program, that's Oppo. Keep an eye on him right in the middle of that Orem defense. 1st and 10 for the Cavemen from the 20. Send a man in motion. Gaisford looking to connect here on the near side, looking for Miney, a little too far, second down.
I love that they're just throwing it up and saying, let's go. We saw you do it. We can do it too. It's just so huevosy.
Or you might need the intended
It's been
receiver.
impressive to watch. Both sides have just been letting it rip in this one. And I figured with the wind it was going to be more of a running gun kind of game, but it's been a shootout so far.
Second down.
Yeah, it's an old Western here in Orem.
Second play of the drive, 2nd and 10.
With Sundance just up the canyon, you knew it was going to be a shootout here. Old Western.
Provo Canyon just over to our left as Gaisford's going to take another shot. This one to the far side and broken up. Good defense by Malosi Eloa.
Man, great effort there by Dyson Richards. He said, in and out of my hands, what the heck. But he had two guys on him, which is a difficult catch. He's going to want that one back, but I think he'll get other opportunities in this game.
3rd and 10.
That brings up 3rd down after 2 incompletions. We got 3 wideouts in the formation on the far side for this one. Good to see Jensen back in the backfield. He missed the last drive before the half. Gaisford's going to throw again. Pressure up the middle. Gets out of it. Now throws a dart over the middle. And that's Cash Taisi. First catch of the night.
Cash Taisi, he's 14 years old. He's a freshman. And my goodness gracious, he's been training with the great Ross Oppo and doing a phenomenal job. It's fun to watch Cash.
American Fork first down.
Gain of 17 for the first down. Brings the ball out to the 36.5.
Man, that was a nugget snug play right there.
That was. Just kind of snuck it in there. Good throw and good catch.
Which I finished off their chicken nugget box. Go get it. It's delightful.
Send Wilkinson in motion. Now hand off to Jensen up the middle. He's met by that defensive line. A little bit of contact afterwards, and that's going to be on the Tigers. A.J. Snow caught up there with number 52, Caden Wynn.
Caden Wynn, he's one of the 4 new linemen, and Caden Wynn is massive, coming in at 6'5". I think it's supposed to say 260 on your programs, not 160. Because if it's 160, that's not a good sign. But Caden Wynn, he's been very impressive holding down the tackle spot for the Cavemen.
Be a personal foul penalty against the Tigers.
The personal foul brings it into Orem territory, spotted at the Orem 42.
So penalty will be assessed at the end of the run.
AF has done a great job
So it'll
just
be
going
first down for
down
the Cavemen.
and being very
Ball at the 42.
succinct. They're just keep churning. They keep pounding the rock. They keep taking shots, and they keep moving the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 42. Trips to the near side. Fake the handoff. Gaisford looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket looking for Taisi, and it's incomplete.
Just a bit behind him. He still had his paws on it. Got to bring that one in.
The intended receiver.
Keep feeding the freshman, though. It's fun to see his development.
For the Tigers.
Had a couple big plays in that Corner Canyon game last week. Almost had that touchdown in the second quarter earlier today.
Oh, just barely.
Just barely missed the toe tap in the back of the end zone.
He sacrificed his body, knocked the wind out of himself.
3 wideouts this time for the Cavemen on 2nd and 10. Send a man in motion. Gaisford going to look this way. Look out! Big hit! Here on the near side, Kauai Akana coming up and making the play.
Kauai Akana. That's why some schools are looking at him at linebacker and nickel, because he owns the flats. I mean, we have the Costco guys down the street, and they said boom when he did that.
You could see it coming.
Loss on the play.
Here on the near side, a loss of 6 after the tackle from Akana. So it's been the Akana show here in this third quarter.
Oh my goodness gracious.
3rd and long for the Cavemen. They'll make it 3rd and 16 here. 4 wideouts for Gaisford. Back to throw. Takes a shot into traffic. Almost intercepted by guess who? Akana got in the way there.
Akana has to talk to Sanders and get some of those 11 herbs and spices on his mitts, because that was a pick going the other way.
I think 4 different Tigers had a chance at that interception.
Oh.
But that'll bring the punting unit out for American Fork. So a good start to the second half here for the Tigers.
That was a game-changing hit by Akana, because I was a little worried about my health from up here.
Fleddy Yongi deep to receive the kick for the Tigers.
So out to punt is Connect. Back to field it is Ayangi at his own 10. So they'll kick this one. A line drive kick lands at the 5, takes a high bounce into the end zone. Almost getting there in time was Gunnar Michaelis, but it's a touchback, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Sports Medicine has your
That's the first special teams non-amazing play we've seen from the Cavemen all night long.
And that's the crazy part. It was that close to being a pretty amazing play.
Yeah.
Sports Medicine.
If the wind was just a little bit softer, it probably would have been caught.
Down.
Able to scoot it out to the 26-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 4. As they'll spread it out again for the Tigers here. 4 wideouts here for Kaava. Is going to look to throw, taking the shot. Near side, Sanders off the top of the helmet of Ocean Bishop. And Sanders didn't know where it was.
He still had a shot at it. The ball was in the air. He saw 6, but he's got to get out of the kitchen every once in a while.
So it brings up 3rd and 4 again. Thanks for sticking with us here on KSL Sports Radio. We know the technical difficulties have been happening a little bit. Our internet's a little slow here today, but thank you for hanging with us here through this one. As it's been a fun one here between these two teams. As the Tigers line up 3rd and 4 from their own 26. 2 to the near, 1 to the far. Is Akana to throw? Kaava to throw. Finds Akana. Juggling catch. And he makes it, and he's out near the 40.
Wow. Great catch by Akana.
And the Tiger first down.
Kind of a juggled catch. Able to hold onto it while being wrapped up and drug his defender for 3 more yards.
13 yards on the reception.
Akana, phenomenal job getting that, corralling that ball. It's interesting. I put out a Twitter poll saying, who do you think's going to win? Millions and millions of people tuned in, voted on the poll, and it was 49-51.
That's as close as you can get it, as Yangi able to dodge a tackle that cuts it outside. Stiff arm, and about a gain of 8 as Yangi continues to shows off the flashy moves.
My goodness. Yangi, the dark magician out there. You love to see it, playing the cards.
Gain of 7 on that one. Spotted at the 46.
7 yards on the run.
49-51. That's what the millions and millions of voters thought.
Well,
in favor of Orem.
Really?
Yeah.
Say, American Fork, the 6A team, you think winning 3 straight in this Utah County showdown? I think they would have had the favoritism, but the Tigers looked good on offense last week. As nice little shifty move there by Beckham Curtis.
That pass complete to number 20.
Curtis gave him a little shimmy shake right there. And we've got a Caveman down.
A Caveman down at about the 49.
On the field for an injured player.
It's number 16 for the Cavemen. That is Beckham Rees. Able to get back up, and he'll get back over to the far side. So we'll keep it here with 8:12 to go in the corner. It's going to be 1st down at the 49 for Orem as they're on the move looking to try and tie this game.
Man, I think it's so crazy that they're nailing down players of having different things. My favorite unit of equipment I had was some hand warmers. Do you know why?
Why is that?
I never needed to warm my hands, to be honest with you, but that's where I keep my candy and snacks. I might bring the hand warmer back in the booth.
The inner secrets of the kickers. Say, you never know what you guys are going to throw in there. So,
want a Twizzlers? Need a Twinkie? I got you.
1st and 10 from the 49. Orem with a new set of downs. 3 wideouts to the far side is the delayed handoff to Riker Mickelson. Breaks through a tackle, and he's got 6 yards.
Man, Riker's just alone, and he does it all.
On the carry.
I'm going to be really surprised if you don't see like a Utah State offer him when everything's said and done.
Oh, I know a lot of the Aggie Nation's been keeping an eye on Riker on social media.
They should be. Them and their moo-moo cow helmets.
Okay.
Kind of dope.
Pretty sweet.
I like it.
Big fan of those. They sell them up at the fan store up in Logan, the T-shirts and up there. If you're up in Cache Valley, go check it out. Kaava wide open is Yangi, too high. And it's a little dust up there, a little chippy.
The intended receiver.
Yeah, Utah State's kind of funny. My great-grandpa was an All-American there. My grandpa played there, and my other grandpa was a cheerleader there.
5 yards to go for the first
And
down.
I went there when Gary Anderson was the coach. Showed up late to a meeting. He's like, this is what we don't need at Utah State, this crap. And I'm like, feel like I'm not going to be a legacy recruit here. He's like, absolutely not.
Oh, man. 3rd and 5 here. Tigers trying to keep things moving. Akaava to Iyangi, makes the catch, but he's just short of the line of gain.
Pass complete to Fileti Iyangi.
He's down to the 40.
Catch.
Able to catch that in traffic.
It's like he's a dark magician out
Just
there from
short of the
Yu-Gi-Oh!
first down. It'll be 4th and 1.
Just
From the
pops up
40.
when you least expect him. 7 minutes to play here, 4th and short, and the Tigers look like they're going for it, Moose.
Yeah, you don't see a puncher out there, which breaks my little heart, but that's all right.
I mean, Akana's out there. You could use him, but he's coming out to the near side. So the Tigers going for it, 4th and short. 2 backs with Kaava. They'll hand it off to Iyangi, and he's got the first down.
Man, magician. Now you see him, now you don't.
Fileti
First
Iyangi
down,
picking
sticks
up the
moving.
Tiger. First down.
Gain of 3 to the 37. Is Iyangi going to stay out there? Looked like he was like, I need a break there.
Give me a break, coach. No. They're like, you're a workhorse, you're a magician. Use those magical powers and get us another first down.
3 wideouts this time for Kaaba. 2 in the backfield. It's Curtis and Iyangi. They'll fake the handoff to Curtis and give it to Iyangi. He's got room up the near side. Shifts away and flips over the 20-yard line. And
He's like, now I need a break, coach. He's tapping the helmet, saying, let me out.
Picking up another Tiger first down.
gain of 17 for Iyangi. He's been the workhorse on this drive.
He's like, even the dark magic needs a little break every once in a while. Come on, coach. Tapping the helmet means give me a break. Need a Kit Kat bar. Moose has some up in the booth. In his nice little hand warmer.
1st and 10 from the 20. The Tigers on the move here. 3 wideouts. Kava, far side, in and out of the hands of Bills.
Goodness gracious. He's going to want that
Bills,
one
the
back.
intended receiver. 2nd down.
So 2nd and 10 upcoming. As it's been a grinded out drive here for Orem. They've had a couple of 3rd and 4th down conversions.
This is the type of drive you've expected from American Fork tonight.
We did see that early on from American Fork. Now it's the Tigers controlling the line of scrimmage. Bills in motion. And a delayed handoff. Curtis up the middle. Gets past the 15. Gets half the yards needed. It brings up 3rd and 5.
Man, great little run right there. I like that
Curtis
delayed
on the carry.
handoff. The O-line's done a phenomenal job with blocking for it.
6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Back comes Akana
3rd and
and
5.
Iyangi into the offense. Iyangi will line up with Kaava.
And the crazy thing is they've got Noah Sufele, the left tackle, 6'5", 265, freshman.
3rd and 5. Fake the handoff. Throw far side. Akana almost had it. Broken up on that far side by, I
Kelly
think
Akana,
that's
the intended receiver.
Justin Bourgeois over there.
I don't think they're going to be
Tigers
kicking a
with
field
4th
goal.
down and 5 yards to go for the first down.
The field goal unit has not been productive for Orem so far. A field goal blocked and 2 extra points blocked so far tonight. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 5 from the 15.
Man, 5 points left off the board from special teams today from Orem.
4 wideouts for Taden Kaava. Pressure comes. Throw near side. And flags fly. It'll be a face mask call on the Cavemen.
Pass intended for Kauai Akana. Falls incomplete, but there is a penalty marker.
Yeah.
He
Little
had another
tug.
chance.
Little tug on the helmet there as Akana tried to make the catch.
So I've got a question for you. Who's the last left tackle to start here as a freshman?
Who is it?
I'll give you a hint. He signed his LOI with Oregon.
Sewell. No.
Nope,
No?
that's wrong.
Who is it?
Kingsley Suamataia.
Penalty going
That was a solid guess, though, but you're wrong. You receive no reward. May the good Lord have mercy on your soul. I was about to give you some treats out of my hand warmers.
I'm sorry.
Ball spotted at the 7-yard line.
I made a good guess at it, but first and goal after the face mask penalty. It's first and goal from the 7. Handed off Iyangi. Has blockers up the near side and rolls down inside the 5.
I haven't seen a Wesley sighting yet, so let's see if we can get him involved.
Yeah, Kai Wesley, one of the top offensive guys on this team. He's out there, number 5 in the program. This should kind of be his area. 6'7", 210.
Second and goal from
Pretty big target to throw out there in the red zone.
Yeah, no joke. I, on the other hand, not a good target to throw to in the red zone.
Second and goal from the 5. Zach Garver in the backfield. Lob to the corner. Akana goes up and gets it. Touchdown, Tigers!
Kawhi Akana! Oh, there's a flag.
There's a flag down on the far side, though. We'll see what the flag is called, though. Ineligible receiver downfield.
So the pass caught in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe that's what they called, right?
But a penalty against the Tigers, ineligible receiver downfield.
Yeah, it is the call. 5 yards back, and that negates the amazing grab from Akana.
You know what? Still put it on his huddle. I don't care.
Second and goal from the 10.
Oh, second and goal from the 10, 4:47 ago.
That's a heartbreaker.
Oh. The Tigers had it.
Let's see what they can do now, though. This is where we find out how gritty they are, and they're doing a one-on-one on Akana again.
Akana has space over on that far side. Kaava's going to call his own number, and not much there. Good pursuit from the Cavemen, and it'll be third and goal.
So we've got 2 downs to get them in there. The Cavemen, they've got great sideline-to-sideline speed. This is what you know about beam coach teams. They're very disciplined. They know what to do, and they run to the football.
Third and goal from the 9.
They do a lot of the pursuit drill on defense. Do you know what that is?
Tell me anyway.
It's where you have to catch a rabbit or a person running, and you get to your run fits, and then you sprint and catch them, running away from the line of scrimmage.
3 wideouts in the formation with Iyangi in the backfield. Fake the handoff, slant pass, caught! Akana! That time he's in, and a flag flies at the end, but the touchdown should stand.
He just spiked the ball. That's what the flag is, I'm pretty sure. Hashtag worth it. Wow.
Akana on the slant pass.
He got a little too emotional. Got to hold your water, but my goodness, what a catch. And he said, that guy tried to run through me, but that's okay. Touchdown after the play.
Unsportsmanlike on Akana.
Conduct penalty after the touchdown.
So they'll back the kickoff.
On the kickoff.
They'll back it up on the kickoff, but it is a touchdown for the Tigers. And they're going to go for the extra point here, down by 2.
Are we really going for the extra point? Oh, they're assessing it.
They're going to assess it on the extra point, looks like.
Smart choice. I remember one time. Okay.
Correction, that penalty will be assessed on the extra point, not the kickoff.
There's nothing that made me more mad when this would happen. I'm like, you took my easy job and you made it hard. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
So instead of a 20-yard, it'll be a 35-yard.
So now this
extra point here.
They've got to cross thatch. They've got to block down and give him a shot.
Akana to kick. This one he gets away. And had plenty of room for that one. And it's good. And it's a 1-point game with 4:37 to go here in the third quarter.
The funny thing about that catch and that celebration, the only one it hurt was himself. He's like, crap. It was me. I did it. My bad. But what a heck of a catch. Not once, but twice. Wow.
It got the lob in the corner and then responded on 2 plays later with the catch in traffic on the slant. And with 4:37 to go, it's 20-19.
Reminds me of his cousin, Jaron Akana, not his dad, but named after him, who's a BYU commit, and I think he's on campus right now as a wide receiver.
There you go.
Just fun tidbits of information.
So we'll see how American Fork responds now after back-to-back touchdowns for the Tigers.
Man, special teams playing a part.
Cavemen had to punt on the last drive. See how they respond this time. Akana back to kick for the Tigers, this time into the wind. And he sails it high and into the end zone. First one to make it there tonight.
For the touchback.
And the Cavemen will start at the 20.
Again, 1st and 10 from the 20.
How about this for that drive, Moose?
Okay.
If I do my math correctly here, 15 plays, 5 minutes, capped off with a 9-yard score to Akana.
Wow.
So we'll see how the Cavemen respond here. They have not been shy to let it fly so far tonight. As they'll fake the handoff, Gaisford dumps it off. Man in the flat is Richards, who's got a first down and out past the 40.
Hard thing with the Golden Gandalf, when he strikes his spear into the ground, he says, "You shall not run." We didn't quite get the passing down yet. Maybe next time, Golden Gandalf.
Gain of 24 on that
Good
throw.
job, Gaisford. He's just a phenomenal quarterback, just dinking and dunking and dumping the ball off.
Had Oppo in his face, too, on that last throw as well. 1st and 10 at the 44. They'll hand it off. Jensen breaking through. Has a first down and into Orem territory. And excuse me, that's Broadbent again with the big run. Gain about 14.
Man.
Luke Broadbent picking up a first down for the Cavemen.
What you'll see, the difference between 5A and 6A is coming into play here. There's a lot more guys on the 5A, on the 6A squad, and not as many guys going two ways.
4:23 to go. 1st and 10 now for the Cavemen. 4 wideouts with Broadbent in the backfield. They'll get the play call from the sideline. Looking to respond to the Orem touchdown. Gaisford gonna take a shot, looking for Wilkinson, too far. Had Will Rasmussen in coverage.
Yeah.
Cade Wilkinson, the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd down.
Will Rasmussen bringing in the 27 class, maybe one of the higher rated kids in that class already. Still behind Crew Jones from Ridgeline, but heck, so is everyone else. The 6'4", 260-pound behemoth.
Yeah.
10 sacks, 10 touchdowns last year. Oh, as a freshman.
2nd and 10, trips to the near side for American Fork. Gaisford to bend the throw. This time finds Miney, bumps off a tackle, and gets inside the 35. Should be close to a first down.
Really good job by Rasmussen there. And that's what people are seeing. They're seeing the potential out of Rasmussen. They're saying, oh, this kid has it. He runs the ball. He plays corner. He's got the hips. He's got the swivel. He can do it all.
And he's just a sophomore, Moose.
Now it's a 33.
Yeah. This Orem team has a lot of young contributing players.
1st and 10 from the 33. 2 backs in the backfield. They send Miney in motion. Now Gaisford with the slant pass and looking for Taisi, and it's incomplete.
Just in and out of the hands.
Easton Finch in coverage there.
Great job by Gaisford. I'm a believer.
The intended receiver.
We need to call him Shrek or something, because when I saw his face, I became a believer. Without a trace of doubt in my mind.
He's got the poise for sure. It's Gaisford making his just a 2nd career start here tonight.
It looks like he could be making his 20th career start tonight with the amount of poise he has.
Broadbent in the backfield, 3 wideouts to the right. And it's Gaisford gonna take another shot. This one looking, and that is Wilkinson on the far side, comes down with it.
Riker Mickelson got turned around. He said, I got to stop listening to Flo Rida. You don't turn my head right round, right round. I got to stay focused.
Complete to William Miney.
Excuse me, that was Miney.
Down.
Miney with the catch over there. That's a gain of 18, though. I don't even thought that Miney looked like he didn't even know where that was, but still came down with it.
Well, that's what happens when Gaisford is your quarterback. You don't know where the ball is, and then you look down at your hands, and you're like, poof, it's there.
Gaisford looking to finish the drive here. Goes over the middle into traffic. Almost intercepted Akana. And Finch also in coverage over there.
Yeah, Malosi Eloa sitting right there, the freshman. He's an absolute baller. He comes from great stock. His dad has arms as big as pythons, and he just gets it done from that safety spot.
3:10 to play in our third quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 15.
Defending.
3 wideouts to the near side. Tigers show pressure. They'll bring it. Gaisford over the middle. Akana able to break it up. Intended for Miney.
Another ball that's just right on the money, but didn't quite get there. Here's the thing, even with the drops, Gaisford has been solid.
Say, you mentioned 25 of 39 last week for Gaisford. So the Cavemen not shy of throwing the football.
And usually, most of the time with the quarterback starting his first and second game, you're like, let's ease him into it. They're like, nah.
Let him throw it.
Baptism by fire, let's go.
3rd and 10 from the 15. Gaisford looking for the end zone. It's blocked down. Incomplete pass. And was it Oppo that got the hand up?
Oh, yes! The Golden Gandalf getting his. You love to see it. He'll go and get gold from a dragon. He'll go in and get that ball and say, no, 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 not in my house.
4th and 10 from the 15. We'll see the field goal unit come out for American Fork. And
this is what we all love to see, the field goals. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll be a 32-yard field goal this time. Win at the back of Lewis Connect.
Field goal.
It's on the right hash this time. Snap is good. Mickelson gets in the backfield. Blocked field goal, still loose on the near side. Picked up by the Tigers. Akana looking to take it back the other way. He's out to that's the 40.
Wow.
The Tigers.
There is a block over there. There's a flag, but my goodness gracious, don't let Akana get the ball if it gets on the turf. That's the one rule you should have written down. Maybe even Harry Potter style, write it on your arm. 13, no ball.
We'll wait and see what the flag is there, but special teams again, Moose. It's been everywhere tonight.
Special teams, special players.
Riker Mickelson getting in the backfield for that one. Akana picked it up and brought it back near midfield, but there are multiple flags down, and the referees are going to chat about it here for a second.
Did they all see the same thing, or did they all see different things? That's the question.
We'll wait for the call here. A blindside block on the Tigers on that return. And then after the play, sideline warning on Orem.
Is that the second one, though?
I think so.
Oh. How many do you get?
I thought it was.
No, that's 2. Okay, they're way back there.
Yeah, they're going to spot it back at the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 10.
And it all started with the Golden Gandalf.
Penalties negate that fine return.
Able to block that pass. That forced the 4th down. Mickelson with the block. And now the Tigers with a chance to take the lead with 2:40 to go in the third quarter.
The Golden Gandalf doing a Matumbo impression. No, 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 not in my house.
So Kaaba and the Orem offense back out. 1st and 10 from the 10. Fake the handoff. Throw far side. And trying to spin out of it was Beck Coy. First catch for him today. But good pursuit from the Cavemen to keep that to a 1-yard gain. And another player crept up for the Cavemen over there on the far side.
You see, the bourgeoisie does a great job every time on the tackle. We love to see it. He is such a great player.
We'll see. I don't know who's over on that far side, but it looks like it's just a cramp stretching out that leg.
Timeout for an injured player.
As they look at the man over there, we'll step aside and we'll take a timeout. 2:28 to go. Orem with the ball facing 2nd and 10.
I think it is bourgeoisie.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Welcome back. 2nd and 10. That was Bourgeois that was cramping up on the far side. He was able to get back up. And 2nd and 10. Kaava. Time to throw over the middle. Had two targets there. Mac Ellison and Kai Wesley. Wesley was the one that had to go out of his hands.
Number 5, Kai Wesley.
Kai Wesley. We've been looking for the target all night long, and it was just in and out of his hands. You got to get him going, but great job, great eye, phenomenal throw, just didn't quite get there.
It looked like Ellison had the better chance at it. Wesley had to go up and try and corral that one.
Well, when you're 6'8", almost every ball's within your catching radius.
So the Tigers will spread it out 3rd and 10. 3 to the near side.
Oh, you don't have anyone over the top on Akana at the bottom of your screen.
Kaava looking that way. Instead, checks it down to Iangi. Gonna try and make some magic here as he gets met by a group of cavemen at about the 16. Make it a 17. It'll be 4th down, and the Tigers will punt. And now Iangi's a little slow to get up.
To Iangi. Good for 7 yards, but that still leaves the Tigers with a 4th down and 3 yards to go for the 1st down.
Common to see cramps this early in the season, Moose?
Somebody got to get the pickle juice out. Where's Velasic? Where's the dill pickles? Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
For an injury.
So as they stretch out Iangi, we'll step aside and take another break. 1:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. 1:57 to play.
4th and 3.
4th and 3 upcoming for Orem, so they're in punt formation. It'll be Kaue Akana to punt this time.
Punt the ball away for the Tigers.
And who else would punt it but Akana?
Engelman's been doing the punting all season. This is the first time we've seen Akana back there to punt. And he hits a line drive kick well past midfield. Wilkinson going to let it bounce, and it'll settle out at the 44-yard line. And that's where the Cavemen will start.
Punt out of bounds.
The nice thing with Akana, if someone gets a return, you're not too worried about the kicker or the puncher making the tackle. It's pretty much guaranteed at that point.
It's about a 45-yard punt there for Akana. They'll spot it at the 45.
We got to watch Fieti Yongi because Filetti, he's a big part of this offense, already scoring a touchdown tonight.
He's been the one that's been making things happen for the Orem offense. But now the Cavemen come out, still holding on to a 1-point lead. Send a man in motion, going to pitch it, and looking for the home run shot into triple coverage. Flagged out, doesn't matter. Wilkinson's got it anyway.
Oh my goodness gracious. The trickery, the tomfoolery, and the beautiful connection. You love to see it, but the refs want to get involved in the game as well.
Will it come back, or is it on the Tigers here?
We'll see momentarily. This book is yet to be written, and we're in the middle of the 3rd chapter.
Still debating on that far side, and we're going to...
Looks like it's coming back or forward.
We don't know.
Oh!
Or picking it up. No flag. 2nd time tonight. They'll pick up the flag.
Officials are waving off the penalty.
And that's a huge gain again for Cade Wilkinson.
Yeah, great throw by I don't even know who it was, honestly.
Oh, no, it was number 18. That was Capano Manuela.
Yep. Say that name 3 times fast.
not going to try it. 1st and 10 from the 28. Get it off to Broadbent. Able to get through and drag the pile for a gain of 9.
Phenomenal run there. They've got the momentum going now.
Carrier.
Down to the 19. And the Cavemen starting to move the ball again here.
On the run, 9 yards.
Second and 1. 1:10 left in the quarter. American Fork back in the red zone. Had to settle for a field goal last time. As Scaseford goes for Wilkinson over there. It's broken up. Now Easton Finch able to break things up for the Tigers.
Cade Wilkinson, the intended receiver.
So 3rd and short now upcoming for the Cavemen.
This is a big down because they're just inside the red zone, but let's see what they can do, because if Orem holds strong, you've got some choices coming up.
2 wideouts to the near, 1 to the far. They'll hand off Broadbent up the middle, and he gets through for a 1st down.
You don't have to make that choice with Broadbent in the backfield. Love it. Great job getting the 1st down right there.
1st down for the Cavemen.
Gets to the 12, a gain of 7, and a 1st down for American Fork.
Now you still got a shot at the 1st down at the 3-ish. And we'll
about
see.
The 2.5.
Yeah, so plenty of options for American Fork. We've got up to 8 downs to play.
35 seconds left in the quarter. 3 wideouts to the near side. They'll hand it off to Broadbent. Bounces off a tackle. Dodges another one before he's wrestled down by Mickelson. Gain of 1.
The ball carrier.
Mickelson's a great basketball. Oh, there's dirty laundry on the field.
1 yard on the play and then the tackle made by the Tigers.
Another flag down.
Mickelson.
This one's at the 11, right where Broadbent went down.
Somebody said something or did something that the refs didn't like, and it looks like it was a caveman.
And it's a unsportsmanlike conduct call on the Cavemen.
Conclusion of that play, and unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Cavemen.
So back it up. It's after the play, so the down still stands. And it's a loss of 15, brings up 2nd and long.
Man, he's going to be hearing about that during film study tomorrow. And a fine will be coming. Oh, wait, no, that's the NFL. Just kidding. No fines.
1st and 21.
Up downs, though, that's your fine.
Well, and it's
something else is going on.
Referees chatting real quick.
Was that his 2nd?
I don't think so.
2nd down. The ball on the 26-yard line.
We'll have a little conference here. There's 17 seconds left in the quarter.
First half was pretty short. This 3rd quarter has gone on for a year and a half, it feels like.
Well, we've seen a lot of stuff so far. We've seen 2 touchdowns, 2 punts, and a blocked field goal so far in this 3rd quarter alone.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
And I think they are checking to see if it is the 2nd unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
That's when you say, no, it was one of our freshmen that did the first one.
And someone's been kicked out.
Didn't quite catch that, ref. Can you say that one more time?
And I think it's number 73 for the Cavemen.
Tavian Jensen, no,
no, maybe not. He was running over there. The official ejected somebody. We don't know who.
If it's Tavian, that's a travesty because he's the only returning starter on that whole offensive line.
Tavian Jensen, the 5'11", 250 senior for this Caveman offensive line. And we still need a explanation here as now the coaches for AF are out here wanting to know what's going on.
Tavian, he's sitting there, he's like, I didn't even say anything. It wasn't me. He's taking the Shaggy approach, which hasn't worked for anyone since the song came out.
And
Until possibly tonight.
He's going to try and plead his case here. Or at least find out what's going on.
It wasn't me, but I saw you throwing stuff. It wasn't me. Heard what you said. Wasn't me.
So we're waiting to see what we got here. I think the officials telling him what he saw. And I think that's the night. I think it's the night for Jensen. So 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on Jensen.
Caveman number 73, Taven Jensen, has been ejected from the contest.
They just announced it over the PA system.
I don't think that's
Ball spotted
clappable.
At the Orem 26-yard line.
So a little controversy to end this third quarter.
Second down, 23 yards to go.
That's pretty brutal, to be honest with you.
So one of the senior linemen now out, and the clock runs now. So that might do it for this third quarter. And what a way to end it here.
Not a good way to end it.
It's definitely a way to end it, though.
Well, I will agree with that.
So that'll do it for the third quarter. Strap yourselves in, folks. We're going to have a good fourth quarter coming up here. It is a 1-point game heading to the final 12 minutes. The Cavemen facing second and long, but up by 1 in Orem territory. We'll bring you the fourth quarter coming up next.
That helped make Orem High Athletics a success.
Welcome back as we get ready to start quarter number 4 here from Orem High School. The Cavemen with a 20-19 lead here on our game of the week. Matt Coma, Moose Bingham with you tonight. Want to thank our sponsors for tonight's contest. Tonight's game brought to you by National Auto Plaza, where you can find the best deals on the best cars, trucks, and SUVs with our legendary $3,500 rebate. That's National Auto Plaza. And tonight's game brought to you by Taco Bell, where fans and flavor come together, live Moss, and enjoy the game.
Yep. Also, big shout out to Nugs.
Shout out to the Nug, the food truck that helped us out with our dinner earlier today.
They said, "You look hungry," and I said, "I am hungry." I said, "I've got some hand warmers in here." They said, "You don't need that. Just eat it out of a box like a normal person." And I said, "All right. Thank you, Nug."
So we're finally ready to get back underway after the ejection of Taven Jensen.
Second down, 23
Second and 23 for the Cavemen at the 26-yard line. As the Tigers look to show pressure. Miney across the formation, setting up the bubble screen, and Wilkinson can't hold on to it.
Cade Wilkinson, the
Good
intended
play
receiver.
call, but Snow recognized it, stopped, and then made the trajectory of the throw a little different than Gaisford wanted.
So that brings up third and long now for American Fork. They do have a solid kicker in Connect, but now the Cavemen kicking into the wind for this fourth quarter.
And it'd be about a 43-yard field goal, so not easy kickings.
3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far. The Cavemen need to get to the 3 for a first down. Gaisford back to throw. Steps up, throws incomplete, looking for Taisi. And now fourth and long.
It ended up in Akana's hands, and he's like, "Oh, should I run it?" And he's like, "I think it came off the ground."
ISC.
So we'll see the field goal unit come out. So there will be a 40-yard attempt here. Or 42?
43? 42.
42. We'll settle on 42, I think.
No, 43. We'll give him an extra
Okay,
yard.
we'll give him another one.
Now it's 42.
42-yard field goal.
42 yards
Now it's
attempt.
43.
3-yard field
Oh,
goal.
Connect's messing with our head. I
Last-
see you, Mr. Soccer.
Last time the Tigers got back there for the block. This one from 43. It's blocked
Oh!
again! Mickelson again! His second of the night! Flag flies at the end, but the Tigers get back there again.
The field goal attempt blocked by the Tigers.
What's the flag for?
Did he leave too early, maybe? The flag flew right after the block, so we'll see. And it's another sideline warning, this time on American Fork.
First one.
That'll be their
Okay.
first, so The Tigers now getting it done on special teams. Their second block of this half.
Honestly, as a kicker, this is the worst game I've ever called in my life. I hate it so much. Oh! As a football fan, fantastic game.
I know, I have to lean on the football fan. This has been an exciting game so far here tonight. As the Tigers take over from the 38, trailing by 1.
Timeout.
And timeout, Cavemen.
They saw that they had trips to the field side with one guy on 3. That's not a recipe for success, to be honest with everybody.
So timeout called by the Cavemen. We'll take the timeout as well. 11:44 to go in this game. Orem with the ball.
Their first timeout of the half.
Moving mountains takes more than muscle. It takes commitment through the comfortable, the uncomfortable, the starts, the stops, the sunny days, the stormy days. Here at Salt Lake Running Company, rain or shine, we've got you. We are here to help you keep moving forward. Locally owned, locally operated since 1995, SLRC offers free custom shoe fittings, rewards, training groups, races, free events, seminars, and clinics. Visit us in store or online today at slrc.com.
Welcome back. 11:44 to play. 20-19, still your score. As the Tigers, with their second blocked field goal of the night, to go with the 3 that the Cavemen have blocked. We've had 5 blocked field goals or extra points tonight, Moose.
6 total.
Oh my goodness.
It's a horrible night for specialists.
Kava, plenty of time. Looking near his side. He's got a youngie.
Oh! Just out of reach of the Caveman, but Iyangi, he seems to be doing okay.
In American Fork territory.
And that is why Taden is one of the top quarterbacks in the state.
Gain of 26 on that one, able to just get it above the defender and into the breadbasket of Iyangi.
That tantalizing throw had the touch and touched the tips of the Caveman's thrown out fingers and right into Iyangi's hands.
Tigers in Caveman territory. They set up the screen. Beckham Curtis near a first down, gets about 7 on that one.
Good pass to Beckham Curtis.
Wow.
Down to the 29 as the Tigers on the move.
There's college quarterbacks that can't make that throw. That's what's crazy.
Well, and the crazy part is he's also still just a junior, and you've got him as one of the top quarterbacks in the state already.
This whole junior class is redonkulous.
A lot of talent in that 2026 class. As the handoff, Iyangi able to shake his way inside the 25, and he picks up a first down.
He's got to shake it and then bake it, and he does a great job with both of those things.
Shades of Ricky Bobby over there.
3 yards on the carry.
Who's Cal Naughton then? If he's Ricky Bobby.
3.
Well, Ricky Bobby did train with a tiger in his car, and these are Tigers.
Down to the 23, new set of downs here for the Tigers. 2 in the backfield, Curtis and Iyangi. 2 wideouts on the far side. Fake the handoff, Kava to Curtis. Lost his footing.
Oh, the turf monster got him. Hate to see that.
Curtis.
Still able to pick up 4 on that one and still hold on to the football.
There's one person that everyone in the state hates, whether you're a ref, a player, or a coach.
6.
When the turf monster calls your name, you don't want to answer.
I have to agree with you. It's probably the least liked thing on the field, for sure. 10 minutes to go. Tigers on the move here, 2nd and 6. Iyangi in the backfield, 2 wideouts to the near side. Cavemen show pressure. They'll pitch it out to Iyangi. He's got room up the near side. 1 block to beat, and he's in the end zone! Folletti Iyangi, and the Tigers lead!
19.
Oh my goodness! Stealing that play right out of my NCAA playbook. That RPO pitch is a beautiful thing. Shoveling it out, getting the touchdown. We have ourselves a game in Orem, and I haven't been able to say that in a year and a half. Every single game I've called, I swear it's been 21 different points. But this game is exciting.
The Tigers now have the lead. Their first one tonight, by the way.
The extra point.
And they're not kicking the extra point.
Yeah, they're going to go for this one with
Tigers will be attempting a 2-point.
a chance to go up by 7 here with 9:45 to go.
Honestly, not a bad choice. Now, what would you do? Throw it? Run it?
They've got Iongi in the backfield, 4 wideouts in the formation. As Kaava waiting, and it's incomplete. Good defense
Conversion
over on the far side. I think Bourgeois got there first.
9 minutes.
Bourgeois getting it done again. We love to see Bourgeois.
The American Fork Cavemen, 25.
Viva la Bourgeois!
So
With the great pass coverage. Say it with me, my friend.
Bourgeois.
Again, we'd like to recognize a few
5
more of our
plays.
amazing sponsors.
2 minutes.
Emily
And the
Alford,
Tigers
Leland
lead.
Injury Law.
Still a lot of time though.
Nickel Media
9:45
on
to
State
go.
Street in Orem, and Alpine Credit Union.
But what a fun one here tonight, Moose. It's been back and forth.
A fun one for everyone but the kickers.
Yeah, it's been a struggle tonight for both kickers on either side. And now we'll see Akana see if he goes for the field goal with the wind at his back.
That's all we've wanted all night long. Just one
Akana will
field
be
goal.
kicking off.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. So Akana, no technique, no form, all athleticism.
Let's see what he does here on the kickoff.
Don't stutter. Yes.
And that
Hold
one's
on. No,
Off to
just
the
a
left.
bit outside on that
Hit through
one.
the end zone for the
as we've seen nothing but touchbacks kicking up to the north side of the field. So it'll be another touch back for the Cavemen. They'll start at the 20.
I love how we're so highly critical of the kickoffs tonight. That's the best thing to take away from this.
Well, you know that it's going to be a touchback because with the wind being as it is, we haven't really seen anything close to the goal line on that side. So
Yeah, but as long as the Golden Gandalf's in here, we can get her done. Let's see what you can do, Apo. And I'm so excited with the trips to the top. Let's see what Gasford's got.
yeah, bunch formation for the Cavemen. Gasford looking to throw. That one's tipped and blown dead, incomplete.
Tipped by who else but you shall not pass the Golden Gandalf.
Maake Apo once again in the backfield. Not allowing anything past him tonight so far.
Doing a phenomenal job.
So second down upcoming. The combination of him, Snow, and Nelson have been lethal tonight for Orem.
The other thing is we have a new center in the game now. No more Jensen.
Orem shifts at the line. They'll hand it off to Broadbent, who gets maybe 3 or 4, but a flag is down back at the 19.
I couldn't decipher if that was a flag or a shoe. We need to get some,
on the carry, but
maybe like Hoops LASIK sponsoring the show next week.
And it's a hold on the Cavemen,
Holding
so
against
back it
the
up 10
Cavemen.
yards.
Wow. But here's the thing. Gasford is talented enough that this may not matter. He can get an easy first down with his arm.
Back to the 10-yard line where it'll be second down and 20.
So it'll be back to the 10. Second and 20 now upcoming. Is American Fork still sends 4 wideouts. Broadbent is in the backfield with Gasford.
Oh.
And a shift on the line and a false start
Play.
on the Cavemen. And it'll be back to
Golden
5
Gandalf
yards.
playing his tricks again from the Shire. You love to see it.
They've done it every play so far on this drive, so that's the 3rd time they've done it.
Third time's the charm. He's been working on it.
We'll see actually if they call it on Orem, if that move forced them to go offside.
Oh,
Oh, it's on Orem. Illegal hands to the face.
what?
Or
Well,
maybe just getting them to jump the snap. I haven't seen that call before.
now we're just making up rules.
So bump it up.
Going against the Tigers.
Bump it up to the 15. It'll be second and 15.
Second down and 15.
I'm sure Dane would give me the history of that rule, but since he's not here and he's in the booth,
Dane, if you're listening to us on Rewind, you might have to break that one down for us. Yeah, it's Gaisford over the far side. It's caught. Taisi gets back to the original line of scrimmage and gets about one more, and it brings up 3rd and long.
Man, like I said, Gaisford gets him back. So instead of 2nd and 20, we've got 3rd and 9.
Complete.
8, 9, 8. It's 8.
There's a Cavemen with
3rd and
a
8.
down and 8.
And a big play here for American Fork. The offense has been quiet since basically the first quarter. The last touchdown they had was the Wilkinson punt return. So we'll see what they do. 3 wideouts to the right. Gaisford back to throw. Steps into it looking for Miney. It's behind him. And it brings up 4th down.
Getting a lot of pressure there. Losing Jensen. Jensen is the communicator of the offensive
William
line.
Miney, the
Picking up
intended
blitzes. The Orem
That's
defensive
down
line
by
will
the
do a
Tiger
lot of
defense,
stunts
and it
now,
brings up a
trying to
4th
get in the
down.
head of Gaisford on his 2nd start. But now we get to see the
Big
leg
play
of
will kick
Connect,
the ball away
Mr.
for the
Soccer.
Cavemen.
Let's see what he can do.
Connect will punt from his own 10. Faletti Yongi back near his own 35 to field this one.
And no up back. He's only 10 yards away. There could be some sneaky going on.
And it's Connect almost had that one tipped. That's high in the air. The wind's going to kill it as it bounces. It takes a hard Orem bounce all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Man, I think
Just a
Connect,
16-yard punt.
So I think Connect was a little bit close to the line of scrimmage. If he was back a little bit more, he'd have a little bit more time and he wouldn't short arm it. What he did on that one, his arm, instead of being fully extended, his elbow bent because he was getting a little bit nervous, caused him to hit the back of the ball and not get the trajectory that he wanted.
So it landed at the 50, rolled all the way back to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Tigers take over. With 8:17 to go and a chance for some distance here for the Tigers. They'll fake the handoff. Kaava gets to the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
Escorted out there by Caleb Huff.
Caleb Huff was sitting there and he saw a 6'4", 200+ pound man and he's like, please go out.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Well, actually lost 1 on that one, so it's 2nd and 11.
So great job, Caleb. Huff away.
8:12 to go in our contest. 25-20. Tigers with 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Kaava can't get out of the tackle. Good job there.
Looks like Huff again.
I think Huff was the first one there again, as he only got about 1 yard.
Wow. Huff is sitting there. He's like, I'm playing out of my mind. Let's go.
10 to go for the first down.
So 3rd and 10 now for the Tigers. Back-to-back good plays from Caleb Huff, the 215, 6'2" senior.
And Akana's back in, so look at the ball through the air. Yongi split out wide. Akana split out wide. And Kai Wesley.
All 3 to the near side is Kaava taking a shot, looking for Akana. He's open, and he's got it!
Wow! Akana is pumping up the crowd, and you should, young man. That was one heck of a catch. He can tap his helmet and say, just put it in. I did all the hard work. Your turn.
The 2.
A gain of 35 on 3rd down, and it's 1st and goal Orem. 7:20 to play.
What a throw by Taden Kava'a to Akana. My goodness gracious.
Mickelson and Iongi in the backfield. 1st and goal from the 2. Hands off. Iongi reaches, and he's in.
Iongi, 2 yards for the Tigers.
2nd time tonight, Iongi finds the blue paint, and Orem with a big lead.
What happened? What happened? He disappeared from my eyes. The dark magician did what he always does and gets into the end zone. Wow. Faletti Iongi, just a man, myth, and a legend in his own time. Shoo!
So we'll see the extra point here as number 76 for the Tigers.
Oh, no.
Warren Matina is going to have to come out.
Too much swagger, Martinez. Little less swagger from the defensive lineman.
So the Tigers will elect to go for the extra point here. Akana will kick.
Akana has the funniest form I've ever seen in my life. He's just the best athlete on the field.
Snap is good. Hold is good. And the extra point is good.
From Akana is good.
And the Tigers, with 7:02 left,
to play in
have a 12-point lead on American Fork.
Tigers lead the American Fork Cavemen 32-20.
It seems like Orem's figured something out and they got their swagger back. This is a team that just a few years ago had like a 30-game win streak. They won 3 state titles in a row with names you probably don't recognize. Puka Nakua of the LA Rams, Noah Sewell of the Detroit Lions, and Kingsley Suamataia of the the Kansas City Chiefs, defending Super Bowl champions, starting left tackle for them. So no one you'd recognize at all. But this Orem squad may be wanting to start their own streak as well.
Last scoring drive for the Tigers, 4 plays, 1:15, capped off by the 2-yard run from Miyagi. As Akana gets set to let this one fly, and that'll be in the end zone, another touchback.
Gosh dang it, Akana.
For the touchback.
You had one job to make my day happy. My heart's been ripped out. All I want to see is a field goal on a kickoff. That's it. I don't ask for much. Just a simple 80-yard kick directly into between the posts.
So the Tigers have taken over the second half. The Cavemen need a response here. And they haven't really been able to move the ball this second half. They'll send 3 wideouts to the left this time on 1st and 10. Gaisford back to pass. Rolling out of the pocket, throws near side, and it's caught.
I love Gaisford's mobility. The pocket was collapsing around him. Body's flying, and he found his tight end that he loves. That was a great play, heads-up play from the quarterback.
Gain of 12 for Dyson Richards, the tight end.
Man.
And American Fork with a first down.
Dyson, just like his name brand vacuum, just sucks up that ball into his hands.
3 wideouts to the far side this time. Tigers send 4. Gaisford going to take a shot. And Miney had no idea where that one was.
Yeah, great coverage by Melosi Iloa. He did a fantastic job, the freshman coming in here. 1 of 8. He is a stud of a human being. So fun to watch him from down here.
Melosi Iloa defending for the Tigers.
So that brings up 2nd and 10. 6:31 to go.
2nd down.
Cavemen need some points on this drive. Gaisford back to throw. Good pocket. Throws near side. Wilkinson's got it. A little bit of a horse collar there. No call.
He's sitting there. He's like,
Here.
that was a lot of bit of a horse collar right in front of you, ref. Come on, man.
That's good for a
out to the 43. That's a gain of 11 for a first down.
Seems like American Fork starting to get their groove back, but is it too little too late? We'll find out soon.
Clock running at 6:20. 1st and 10 from the 43. Cavemen with only 2 timeouts left as well, as they took that timeout early in the 3rd quarter. Gaisford back to throw once more. Goes over the middle. It's got Taisi at the 50.
Man, Taisi might be a covey out there with those types of catches.
He's been
with the
active tonight for the Cavemen offense.
Gain of 8. Correction, gain of 7.
The triple threat of Wilkinson, Miney, and Taisi tonight. For Ben Gaisford's big 3 targets. 2nd and 3. Ball's at midfield. Pressure coming. Gaisford steps up. Finds Miney. First down at the 35.
Man, doing a great job picking apart this defense.
That's good for an American Fork first down.
Gaisford, really impressive. I've loved both of these quarterbacks tonight, to be honest with you.
It's been a showcase of the arms tonight. Both quarterbacks have looked really well tonight. As Gaisford staying in the pocket on that one and connects with Miney, and we're going to get a whistle and a timeout for the Tigers.
This timeout taken by the Tigers.
So we'll step aside. 5:16 to go. The Cavemen on the move, trying to get back in it here on KSL Sports Rewind.
See this?
Welcome back. 5:16 to play. Cavemen with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They've been on the move, Moose.
Yeah, getting this play together, Orem's like, let's take a step back. We were doing really good. Whatever we were doing before, let's figure it out. And they're like, the Golden Gandalf has to get going now.
6th play of the drive here for American Fork. 5:16 to play. 1st and 10, Gaisford. Check down to Taisi. He's got blockers. He's got a crease. And he's got 6 points, but the flag comes down at the end.
Oh, wow. Cash Taisi. That's why he's offered by Utah. That's what you love to see. And what you hate to see is the dirty laundry on the field.
The flag flew at it flew in the middle of that run from Taisi. He had blockers up the far side. And it's coming back. A hold on the Cavemen. And it'll be, we'll see where it's going to be from the 30-yard line, so it won't be a full 10 yards. It'll be about a loss of 5 on the penalty.
That moves the ball back to the 40-yard line.
That was a beautiful drawn-up play, beautifully executed. And Cash, put that on your huddle highlight because that was amazing.
How many big plays have we seen tonight that have been called back on penalties or flags that were picked up?
I'm just haunted by the blocked kicks of this game.
4 wideouts in the formation for Gaisford. 1st and 15. Gaisford, pressure comes, throws far side. He's got it, man. Around the 32-yard line, it's Taisi again.
Man, Taisi turning it on in this 4th quarter.
Pass complete to Cash Taisi.
Gets about half of it back. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 33.
2nd and 8.
Clock now running under 5 minutes to go. Trips to the right. Broadbent in the backfield with Gaisford. Gaisford throws once more, goes over the middle with Taisi again.
Wow.
He's caught it at the 15.
It's like they found something they like. They found a matchup that they're like, let's take advantage of this until we can't anymore.
That's good for a Caveman first down.
First down to the 15 is Cash Taisi. Keeps making plays for the Cavemen here.
15.
The Cavemen now down to only 4:20 left. Starting to run out of time here. They need 2 scores. 1st and 10 from the 15. Gaisford going for the end zone. In and out of the hands of Taisi.
Oh,
and a flag comes late. That was Easton Finch in coverage.
Yeah.
Taisi, the intended.
And it's going to be a hold, looks like, on the Tigers.
Penalty flag on the play.
Taisi's been balling this set of downs.
So it is a hold on the Orem.
Holding penalty on the Tigers.
And they're gonna throw it to about the 6.5 yard line. That's where they'll spot it. And it'll be, I think it'll be 1st and about a yard, I believe. They can get a 1st down at the 5, and it's spotted at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal for the Cavemen.
Or is it's 1st and goal? Gaisford, pressure coming, out the back. It's sacked, ball's loose, who's got it?
It says incomplete.
Incomplete. Pass as Gaisford had no clue that was coming on the backside.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, and AJ,
Gaisford
he gets his.
Rush from the Tiger defense.
Woo. He came unblocked off that far side.
That is what defensive end dreams are made of, where you're sitting there, you're like, nobody's in front of me. Here we go.
So that brings up 2nd and 3.
Nope, 2nd and 8.
I think the 1st down marker is still down at the 5.
It's 1st and goal, 2nd and goal. Well, I don't know.
Not sure, but Gaisford looking over the middle, incomplete.
Oh, no.
As it'll bring up third down here. Didn't catch a number on who was in the middle there.
Intended receiver.
This is basically, this is a very important down. They'll go for it on fourth because we're at a 2-possession game.
3 points doesn't do any good for the Cavemen here, as it's a 12-point game. They need a touchdown. The yardage markers are still up, so they can get a first down to the 5.
Which is confusing. They threw him down at one point.
And then they put it back up. 5 wideouts for Gaisford. Pump fakes. Throws middle.
Wow, beautiful catch. Great throw.
And it's a touchdown.
The play gets an American Fork touchdown.
Damian Wilkinson with the catch.
Man, Wilkinson coming in. Big ol' 83. You love to see it. He's like, I think I knocked the wind out of myself, but it doesn't matter because I'm celebrating. Let's go.
8-yard touchdown from Gaisford. They're going to kick the extra point here. Again, 2 points doesn't do you any good. It'd be 4 points. It'd be a 4-point game, so they'll try and take the extra point. As Gage Klein, or excuse me, no, that's connect, and it's blocked again.
Wow.
What is going on? Mickelson is third block tonight.
My goodness gracious. Mickelson might be a special teams player of the week. And now I'm never going to give it to a guy who's blocked kicks.
26.
Now I don't know.
Give it to him. I'll give it to him. 3 blocked kicks in this half alone for Ryko Mickelson.
Oh, I'm physically ill up here in the booth. Not okay. Someone needs to check on me after this game.
Oh my.
But great job. I mean, Mickelson did a phenomenal job. I remember when I was playing in college, I had a wing that wasn't blocking. I grabbed his face mask, pulled him down, and I said, this is how it's done. You push inside, and then you push the guy out. Give me 1.3 seconds, and you'll see the ball fly through the post.
So 3:53 to go. It's a 6-point game. American Fork has only 2 timeouts left. Everybody is up for the Tigers here in case they go for the onside kick.
I don't see a world where they don't, but they might not. You never know. They're being sneaky. Oh, no.
So
Gage Klein to kick off 4.
they line up like they're going to kick it away.
But you've got 5 and 5, which they don't usually set up in that formation.
So the Cavemen going to try and rely on their defense here as Connect will boot it into the end zone.
No, he won't.
Oh, no, it takes a backspin, and
Brilliant job.
picks it up at the 7-yard line.
That was a heads-up play by Yongi because he was sitting there. That was more of a pooch kick is what we call it. And if American Fork recovered that, it's a live ball. Mm-hmm. That was almost a touchdown.
Well, and it's kind of playing with fire as well because that took a huge backspin, and it was going to go either out of bounds, Iongi was going to get it, or the Cavemen were going to get it. It was going to be a bang-bang play no matter what happened right there.
Freaking brilliant. Whoever the special teams coach for AF is deserves a raise. Except for on PAT. So blocking hasn't been great.
So 3:53 to go. The Tigers with the ball at their own 7. Only 2 timeouts left for the Cavemen.
You got to get something going here, too.
1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Iongi sheds a tackle and wrapped up at about the 6-yard line. He might have lost one on first down.
And who else but Viva Bourgeoisie? Oh, love it.
No gain on the
It's Justin Bourgeois out there making the tackle.
My bad, Justin Bourgeois. But Viva la Bourgeois!
Yeah, spotted, I think at the 7-yard line, so still 2nd and 10. So no gain on that one. 3:18 and counting in this one. And so they'll send a man in motion. That's Iongi. Kaava, quick pass to Kane. And gets out to the 12-yard line, picks up about 4, and now a big third down upcoming.
Pass complete.
Akana just got tripped up, but really good blocking on the outside. There's a lot of good things.
3rd down and 5.
The Cavemen electing to keep their timeout still, 2:50 and counting. And a big third down with about 4 yards to go. They need to get to about the 18-yard line for a first down. 2 backs in the backfield with Kaava. Kaava over to the far side, wide open is Curtis, and he's got a first down.
Wow, got just enough, and there's a pile up there. Refs are whistling about something.
And we got just a big pile up there. It is a first down, so now the Cavemen will have to use their timeouts here. As that clock winds down, it's down to 2:20. It'll start once they reset the chains.
Timeout 1 taken. So we'll stay at 2:20.
They're going to elect to take it right now. So timeout, American Fork. We'll keep it here for this one. So Moose,
yes, sir.
It's down to the wire here. The Cavemen need to stop. Orem looks like the read option is the go-to for them so far.
Yeah, the read option, it's been okay, but getting the ball, attacking the edges, especially with that dark magician they've got out there, they're believing in the heart of the cards.
Come with me now.
Yangi has been really good.
He's been a tremendous player in the backfield for the Tigers. Kaava has been able to show it with his legs as well in this one.
Yeah, Tannen has been very impressive. He hasn't been able to really escape and get down the field, but I've been impressed all night long with him. And Akana, you have to account for him because they can take shots really easy.
So 2:20 is left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 19. Only one timeout now left for American Fork. So a first down will do it for the Tigers here. So 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll hand it off Iyangi. Cuts up the middle, gets about 4 on first down, and the timeout comes.
Iyangi with the carry.
And with 2:14 to go, the Cavemen use their final timeout.
The Cavemen, their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Pretty smart doing that, preserve the time, but you still have 2 downs to get the first down.
So the teams will talk it over. Look at the upcoming schedule for both these teams.
At the conclusion of tonight's game to stay off
the Tigers next week, they will head on the road. They'll head up to Farmington.
Grateful for your help.
Who's in a battle with Bountiful tonight on the KSL Sports Game Night Live broadcast. JJ and Sly up there in Farmington or Bountiful tonight. For American Fork, they will head home and take on West next week.
West is a big team. Goodness. I watched that team last year. American Fork had their way with them, but this is a different West team than they're used to.
So 2nd and 6, 2:14 to go. The Cavemen are out of timeouts. 3 wideouts to the near side. They'll hand it off Iyangi. Breaks it outside. Gets around a man, flag flies back at the 26 as Iyangi's got enough for a first down, but we'll see what the call is.
Picking up the Tiger, first down.
He's out to the 41, but this may be coming back.
Phenomenal run, and who else but Justin Bourgeois making the tackle. Over! But that does look to be a holding call.
The Tigers nullifies the fine run by Iyangi.
So it is a hold on the Tigers. Back it up. It'll stop the clock. It'll still be 2nd down. And they'll spot it at the 15-yard line. So second down, about 14.
So I'd expect to see about a screen play here or something like that. Just a safe play that Orem can take advantage of.
The clock is running.
Odd. And they've got 11 seconds.
11 on the play clock. They can wind this down to about 140 before they snap it. Two backs in the backfield with Kava. They'll fake the handoff. Iyangi screen pass. Riker Mickelson out past the 25.
Ooh.
Shoulders over a man. He's got the first down, and that might be it.
Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
First down.
Riker Mickelson playing basketball in the offseason and playing basketball with American Fork players on the current season. My goodness. Wow.
He's out past the 35. It's a new set of downs.
It looks like we've got an injury on the field.
Timeout for an injured player.
And that's Justin Bourgeois down there on the field.
I hope he can get up. One of my favorite players on the field. Looks like cramps are getting to him again. We got to get the pickle juice on the sideline. Coach Beam, his beard is very impressive, and I was not ready to see him with the beard, to be honest with you, before the game. I was like, where's the coach? He's right there. Oh, crap. Okay.
Well, talk about the comeback for this Tiger offense. They did not have things go their way that first half, down 14 at the half, and have rolled off, 26 unanswered points.
Was it just 14?
It was 20-6 at the half. And it's 32-20. They rolled off 26 straight points to take a 12-point lead and are essentially a couple of kneel downs away from winning this thing.
Orem is one of the few challengers to Timpview in this state in the 5A. You've got Brighton, who I'm really impressed with. Viewmont's done some good things. Maple Mountain's done some good things. West is phenomenal. But I think it's all roads to the championship lead through Timpview at this point. 4-5A.
Justin Bourgeois, the injured caveman.
And Bourgeois, he's able to get off, hobbling over there, but looks like he's going to be okay.
Viva la Bourgeois.
First and 10 for the Tigers. He's spotted at the 37.
He's been a really impressive player all night long.
Here's the stat for you tonight. The last time the Orem Tigers beat the American Fork Cavemen, you got to go back to 2001 when both these teams were still 4A teams.
Wow.
A first-round win for the against American Fork in 2001. That's the last time the Tigers have beaten this American Fork squad.
Who would have been playing? Like, Tyler Anderson was playing, or Justin Anderson was playing at that point? Like, that's a ways ago.
So the clock winding, 15 on the play clock, 1:08 and counting. The Tigers just a couple of knees away from a big win and a chance to move to 2-0 on the season. As Kaava will kneel it down at the 30. They'll need to do it one more time.
Formation.
And what's been a fun one tonight, Moose?
Yeah. That would break my heart as a quarterback to take a kneel down 7 yards away.
The shotgun victory formation.
I'd just be like, no, coach. I'll go under center for this one. It's killing my stats.
One final kneel down under 30 seconds to go. And what might be the final snap? It's Kaava takes the knee, a little gingerly taking that knee. But that'll do it. The Tigers move to 2-0 and pick up a huge win at home. They beat the Cavemen 32-26.
Yeah, for players of the game, I want to go with the Golden Gandalf with all my heart. I'll give it to him on defense. Overall, Riker Mickelson was amazing, but Keo Akana, he was an absolute stud. So fun to watch. Great job by everyone. And both of these teams will be making deep playoff runs when everything's said and done.
I think my game ball's got to go to Riker Mickelson, I think. I know you're upset about all the special teams, but 3 blocked field goals, that was the difference of the game. Basically.
Yeah, I'm not pumped about it, but I understand.
He blocked 2 actual field goals, which would have tied it, and he blocked an extra point.
He did make the difference, but let's not talk about that.
I will give a game ball to Kaava as well. Did a great job throwing the ball for Orem.
Yeah.
As the Tigers move to 2-0 on the season, American Fork is now 0-2. We mentioned the upcoming schedule up next for the Cavemen. They go back home to take on West. To start a 2-game homestand, they'll host Riverton the following week before heading down to Nevada to take on Liberty High School. Next 3 games for the Tigers, they'll head up north to Farmington next week. And they'll be on the road the next 3 weeks as they head to West Jordan the week after and then up to the Wasatch back to take on the Wasatch Wasps in 3 weeks from now. Wow. Final thoughts, Moose, before we sign off tonight.
Just a great game. Thank goodness it finally happened, but I'm stoked to be here, and I can't wait to see you all next week.
It's going to be a fun high school football season. College football starts tomorrow, Moose.
Chee-hoo. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's broadcast. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. For Tino behind the camera, for Moose, I'm Matt Coma. Signing off tonight on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. The final score, the Orem Tigers 32, the American Fork Cavemen 26. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next Friday night for more high school football.